woke up, couple bodies from the club dealing with this hangover.
So you can scoot up a little bit.
It's not distracting at all. Just sitting here trying to think of, oh God, I really had nothing to say whenever the intro music stopped, and
Table
now it's
move.
keep your focus, Scott. Keep your focus. God damn it. And you're doing all this in front of a guest. Welcome, everybody, to the Hangover Podcast. I am your host, Trey, a.k.a. Walter White, a.k.a. the person that switched seats at the green light on the expressway last weekend. Your mom's a hoe. I've literally been thinking about that since you did it. But we were sitting at we were sitting at a red light on Thursday, and somebody got out of their car, and then the passenger got out of their car, and then they did a switcheroo, and once the first door opened, the light turned green. So now I'm just fucking sitting there watching these people play Ring Around the Tahoe, and then I'm like trying not to run into the back of them because I specifically got behind them because I thought they were going to fucking move faster than all the other cars at the three-way, and they didn't. They just, sitting across from me as always is Takeoff Music's very own Mr. TRTL.
Hi, guys.
We're going to let it run out. Sitting to my left, we have the president of the Savage section who said the other night that he's planning on quitting very soon. We have Mr. Average Joe.
You're a fucking liar.
So he'll finally be the fuck out of my house. And then sitting to his left. We're Irish. Sitting to his left, his likely replacement. We have the West Bank streaming phenom. We have the DJ phenom. We have
wrote that one down.
Should have probably did a little more. I think you're a best-selling author. He also does lessons to teach people how to mix music together that wasn't done correctly the first time, and he is the father of 3 beautiful children. And he is only a few of those things that I just mentioned. We have Mr. DJ Dot Dunnie.
Hello, hello.
It is about time, sir. It is
Yes,
about
it has
fucking
been
time.
putting this off for a while.
Yes. What is this, episode 41?
Yep.
41.
Think you asked me for the first one?
Pretty sure that's how it went. And you were like, nah, let's wait until you get a little more steam behind you before I grace you with my presence.
Shit.
How you been, sir?
Been good. Staying busy.
Yeah, you're allowed to be busy now.
Yep.
They
It's not illegal.
the clubs are starting. Well, so the nightclubs are now open because I remember the last time I checked, they said that everything was open except for nightclubs.
Yeah, so the last step was the nightclubs. They are now fully open. No curfew, no nothing. So it's like balls to the wall.
Fucking A.
Come party your ass off.
Yeah. Because I think that's one of the things that we've desperately been missing.
Absolutely.
We went to the Honeys reunion.
Oh, y'all went?
On Friday night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I had to work the next morning, so I was like, if I go, I'm not going to make it.
No, we called the homie Rob, whose
weather was crazy, so.
Yeah, it was very bipolar, as New Orleans tends to get. More, the weather sometimes has more mood swings than my ex, and that's what makes it even more terrifying. Is 1 minute you're driving and everything's fine, you're just gonna go get a hamburger, and then the next minute you're fighting for your life just to get back. Anyway, but we went over there, and it started to get sad at a certain point because we're all over 30 now. We started going to Honeys when we were 15, so everybody's got a little weight on them now. Yeah. And then going in there and just seeing people that went to this bar. For those of you who aren't from the area, Honeys was a bar that our grandparents knew and went to. And we all went in there.
We followed in tradition.
We were way too young.
The Pilgrims built it.
We were the last hoorah, the last generation. Well, no, they had like a
little team.
We started to get very angry. I remember being like early 20s, like kind of early mid 20s, and it was just like, what are these fucking kids doing in here? And I was like, so it all goes full circle. Like, I'm sure people were saying the same thing about me when I first came in. It was like, oh, so look,
Somebody's daughter's in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Look, her dad's here.
another 16-year-old that can't handle Jägermeister, you pussy. But no, it was cool for a while, and then like we were at the bar, just now I'm sitting next to Joe, and Joe's like, I can't really drink right now, so I'm like, okay. And then I got Nikki with me, and she's like, I'm pregnant, so I can't drink. So, and I'm just standing there like, all right, well, I got to drive home, so I can't really drink that much. It's like, oh, how far we've come from like, all right,
responsibilities.
we're 19 years old. Like,
Needless to say,
driving?
I still was drinking that night, and so were you.
Yeah, we did a little something. We did a little something, and then we had some of the homies come up, and it was crazy because it was cool to see like not everybody, but like a good bit of people from like the Honeys days all back in the same room, and then yeah, people just kept coming up and handing me shots of Fireball.
Yeah,
and I was like, nope, nah, I don't do that no more.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, so it was.
Joe could have been pregnant. He probably would have took his shots still.
I definitely would have.
If you know Joe well enough, he's doing something. But yeah, so I mean, this shit was cool. It was nice to see everybody, but it definitely was an eye opener. It was like, I had people coming up and just talking to Nicole's stomach, and then I had people coming up to me and just like, hey man, God, it's been so long. How you been? Well, I lost everything. Just like, all right, well. Now I don't want to be in this conversation anymore, but I'm stuck here. So, but yeah, man, shout out to the whole crew, man. It was so cool to see all y'all. But with that being said, Mr. Dunnie, while we have you here, before we get into any topics or any fun stuff, how is your streaming going? We were just talking about it a little bit.
It's on the up and up. I mean, it's a slow thing. It's a slower than I thought it was gonna be, but it's something I enjoy, so it's not really there for me to like hit this certain goal at a certain point. Something I plan on doing for a minute. So I'm making some revenue, so it's paying some bills. I'm getting my stuff paid, and I'm having fun, So that was the goal at the end of the day, anyway. So.
All right. So like, what made you decide to go into streaming? Are you just that much of a game nerd, or?
I was always playing games anyways. I mean, Turtle will know. We've been playing games forever.
Facts.
I was already spending time doing that, and then obviously Corona hit, and it was like, what can I do? I have to, streaming. I was already watching streamers for a while, so about a year or two, I was already watching streamers and realizing the revenue that you can make from it.
My guy had been plotting on this shit for
I was plotting on
Corona
for
was
a
just
minute.
an opportunity.
Yeah, I even convinced one of my good friends to do it, and he ended up starting it and doing it and making money before I even bought one piece of equipment to make it happen for myself. So, once I seen that happen, Corona hit, and obviously I was like, all right, let me do what I got to do, and that's all it took. I mean, I hit 1,000 followers about a month ago, so
Word.
Fucking A.
That's what's up.
that's
man.
huge.
I was very
He
excited.
beat us to it.
Yeah, I was about to say we had a silent competition who's gonna hit 1,000 first, and yeah, he was like, oh, we're celebrating. Like I get the notification on my phone one day, we're celebrating 1,000, and I'm like, fuck you, Doc. You did
It's
it.
a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, man.
Because once you get so close, that's when everything like
slows the
halts up.
fuck down.
Everybody's
got
like,
this
I don't know if I
whole-
want to give these
You
guys
got
that
this
like.
whole algorithm
their
thing. You
heads
gotta
are too
fucking
big.
fight every day, and try to
Facts.
figure out. There's no blueprint to
Facts.
it, like.
For the people wondering, like, we don't share every other episode. We share every episode. It's just Facebook's not letting you see it.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
They be showing you shit from like 2 days ago.
You gotta do your research on it. Like, there's ways to beat it, but then it's like they probably changing the shit every day.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
So
Fucking Mark, fucking suck a dick,
Zucking
Zuckerberg.
suck a bird.
That's a good one.
That was pretty good. But anyway,
You should have hit the fucking. God,
oh, no.
get him out of here. Get him.
Told you, Doc. Told you that nigga suck
Still
on the
learning the
board.
board, man. I know this one.
He said it was gay, so what?
I bet you do.
Oh shit! But yeah, man. No, so now we got to do. I think I said it was like a Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron crossover event, and like
Yeah,
now
I'm
we
cool
got
with
you
that.
on here. We're gonna have to go do like a Hangover stream. Yeah, people could see like how shitty I am at what is it, Warzone? Warzone, and in front of.
That'd be
See,
cool.
you-
That'd be cool.
What is it?
Blame
Is it Warzone?
Blame everybody for his deaths.
No, that was your fault, sir. You left me to die.
Look,
Oh yeah, Joe will leave you. No, Joe will leave
Thank
you.
you.
we were
Thank
playing.
you.
Like, no, I had to go get a better position 500 yards away.
No, we was
I
playing.
snipe better at a distance.
We was playing plunder. We was playing plunder, and I had to go get the cash drop. Scott was in a predicament. I was like, decisions were made. I went for the dub. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. But with that being said, before we go any further off track, today we are drinking Howlerhead Monkey Spirit. It is Kentucky. I can't fucking talk today. It is Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey with natural banana flavor. I've had half a glass of this shit so far, and nothing about this nanner tastes natural. Okay? So, I don't know.
Tasting Splenda.
Oh, man, my mom do that shit. She make her Kool-Aid with Splenda.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
It's
Yeah,
like,
stop that.
It's like take all the happiness out of something that was once heaven.
Oh, yeah.
Why you do it like that?
I had to, what? Try to make a mixed drink with Splenda Kool-Aid. Tastes like Robitussin.
All right, well, we got some top fans.
Do we?
Let's go ahead and get them fuckers out of the way because we have the return of the Mac, and we have a new fan that I don't even want to say his fucking name. So for 7 months, we have Mr. Jason Dufresne.
Hey-o.
You get your own special Dot Dunnie shout out. There you go.
Suck it, Larry.
And then for 6 months, we have Mr. Larry Frederick. He made it back to the board,
About
ladies
time.
and gentlemen. He made it back to the board. And then for 5 months, we have Mr. Devin Whitmore and Mrs. Asia Donaldson. Mardi Gras in the pants.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is. And then for 2 months, we have
Talking about the smell.
What? Should probably shower. And then for 2 months, we have Mrs. Alexis Schaefer. Oh, God. And then for 2 days, we have Sean Milligan.
Wrong button. Shout out to the bro Sean, man. I don't do you like that.
Nobody wanted you on the top fans list, Sean.
My son worked his way there.
What?
That nigga went back and shared everything he never shared ever.
Bro.
Yeah, I was like, yo, man, I don't own those glasses no more. Like, what the fuck is this?
I'm scrolling through Facebook and it's like, tonight we get spooky. Join us for the Halloween edition of the. I'm like, bro, calm the fuck down.
Seeing Jake and shit.
And then he just starts commenting on random shit that had nothing to do with like just putting gifs, whatever gifs he could find. Oh man! All right, so do you want to get started on what's been going on?
We got 30 minutes to the fucking Logan Paul and Mayweather fight.
All right, here
I got 20 on Logan.
I'll take that.
Are you serious?
I'll take
I'm
that
serious.
bet.
I feel like Logan's gonna
I'll
win.
take that bet.
You think so?
I feel like Mayweather gonna put the balls on that.
I feel like something's gonna happen to where Logan wins that fight, bro. I'm
That-
serious.
Yeah, because the only way you can really, really win is a knockout. There's no judges, so
Logan
there's
Paul,
no
Logan
there's
Paul,
no soft tapping. Let me get my points up to
Yeah.
win.
Really?
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
No.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
nah.
So that's why Logan's
It's
definitely
it's
gonna win because he's going for the knockout.
Oh,
He might not
shit.
hit him though, so
See,
that's the
I'm
thing.
about
That's
to
what
say-
I said. It's gonna be very hard to hit him.
Facts.
He didn't get where he's at.
He go out there and he gonna be money Mayweather. And he go out there and be
But-
Pretty Boy Floyd. He gonna catch some hands.
Yeah.
he gonna catch some fucking hands. Cause Pretty Boy Floyd was knocking niggas out.
Yeah, years ago.
Yeah.
His last few fights, he's not been knocking nobody out.
Yeah, he was just trying to maintain a record. This
Yeah.
don't go against that. Well,
That's-
I mean, it'll go against his
His
record.
hands
but
are
still.
softer now.
Oh, let
That's-
the internet tell it. It's gonna go against
Oh
his
yeah,
record.
it's gonna go against his record. for
Oh,
sure, but-
absolutely.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like I didn't even think about it until like literally the other day I was watching like the promo video and it was like this is for bragging rights and I was like, is it?
I
Is
mean,
it?
yeah,
They gonna be like, yeah,
the
he
stat
50
sheet
and
is
1.
literally follower numbers of each social network.
Yeah,
for
I
him.
saw that and that really upset me.
But
Like I said, like a couple of months ago, whenever this first got brought up, it's like this is what happens when you let clowns into professional boxing.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
I love that. Like all the promo videos are like Floyd, like in the ring cutting up, and then
You
it
see
would
it's
like cut to Logan and show him, and like what are his highlights? He's on a boat one day.
right.
He's walking around
Making a YouTube video.
Japan, like yeah,
Doing
like
his
that's all it
podcast.
was. It was just
Yeah.
like yeah, like that's his highlights.
Right.
And that's what I told me and Nikki were outside talking about it earlier, and I was like, the thing that confuses me the most is you have somebody that's 51 and 0,
Yeah, 51.
51 and 0 now,
Yeah.
and then you got somebody who is 0 and 1
Right.
fighting
Fought to
Floyd.
nobody.
yeah,
Fought to nobody and lost.
and this is the person that gets to go up against Floyd.
Right.
Like, It's obviously a money grab.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But
But
he's gonna pay to watch him get beat up.
so like, what do you think's gonna happen? Since you're saying that you think he's gonna win,
I think he's just gonna. I think Floyd just gonna catch him. I think.
catch a silly one.
Yeah, I think Logan gonna go in there like Dot said, like going for the knockout, like off dump. But he gotta touch Floyd. Floyd's like a fucking martial artist when it comes to like not being touched.
Yeah.
That nigga will slip your shit in a second
Easily.
and pop you one.
And who else was on the card that y'all were talking about?
I don't even
Ocho.
know.
Ocho. I forgot about him too.
Ocho Cinco is
Ocho
fighting.
Cinco's fighting tonight.
Yeah.
How did I miss this?
I don't know, but
Damn, bro. I thought
is
I
he
was going to be
fighting?
the one not knowing shit.
Who's he fighting?
I have no clue.
let me look this back up. And weren't y'all talking about Wilder?
Wasn't it? Nah, there was like a card that I had seen where like it's actually about to be a thing like YouTubers versus TikTokers, and they all gonna box.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I'll entertain it.
Yep.
I'll entertain
what's
it.
his name?
As long as they
like
allow knockouts.
It's like this dude who's
They
like
gotta allow knockouts. No headgear knockouts.
Yeah.
it's this dude who's made like a fucking killing off of just posting him and his family on the Aces or something like that. Some shit like that. And he's real cool with like Chris Brown and shit now. They got like their own private league and shit together. All of that cool shit. So the nigga got money. So he was able to take that, you know, hype with the TikTok and the YouTubers and put it all together. And it's like him and some fucking super famous TikToker that's supposed to be fighting. So
Wow. All right.
I'd watch it. Just
Yeah.
to
Hell
be
yeah.
like, y'all niggas is dumb. I watch World Star fights all the time. Why not? You know.
But
Get some of them niggas some web
It's,
redemptions.
it's literally the total eclipse of bum fights. It's just going back.
Right. Yeah. Now we got celebrity bump fights. You know what I'm saying?
it's like these motherfuckers ain't doing shit else. Let's put them in a ring and beat the shit out of each other. Ain't none
Yeah.
of them got no mental health.
Nah,
anyway.
all of them are actually pretty
Complete
prominent
opposite of
fucking
bums.
YouTubers and TikTokers.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
one
that's true.
dude's fighting DDG. He was a YouTuber and now he's got like fucking record deal, songs with Chris Brown
Good
and
lord.
Dame Lillard and
But Ocho
Bunch of
Cinco's fighting Brian Maxwell.
Who's that?
Brian. I literally Googled Brian Maxwell and
He
it
makes
came
the
up,
coffee.
Canadian coach. Canadian coach that died in 2004. So I'm assuming
fighting a
it's,
dead man.
I'm assuming it's
Makes
not
sense.
him.
Classic Ocho.
No competition if there's no competition.
Oh man, yeah.
Jake's fighting too, huh? Not tonight though,
I
huh?
don't know.
No, I don't think he's fighting tonight.
I think they was trying to put together that double fight, but it was hype.
I'm very upset that that's not happening because I would have
I'd like to
absolutely
see,
loved
yeah.
to see that.
Yeah.
Because apparently
But
the
then
little
Jake
brother's
Paul
doing
would
better.
have won because fucking Floyd would have been gassed.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, but we know Jake can't fight.
Jake's doing better than his brother.
I'm about to say he's the only one
Jake's
that's got a winning
4-0,
record.
huh?
Yeah.
4-0 and his
Oh,
brother's 0-1.
I be getting them niggas confused.
It's
Yeah.
easy to.
I thought Logan was the one that had all the fights. So I be getting it
no,
fucked
Logan's 0-1.
Yeah. Logan was
Professional.
the one that got his ass beat.
up. Oh,
By KSI, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. I think this is pathetic. I think now, like you're literally like the entire boxing thing is just becoming a joke. It's like, dude, this is,
Turn into wrestling.
yeah,
I'm ready to
storylines
see
are
Tyron
coming.
Woodley whoop up on Logan Paul. I mean, Jake Paul.
Didn't something just come out about like what was his name? Deontay Wilder? They were talking about no. Who was it they were talking about that they said's like the new Muhammad Ali? And I almost
Definitely
choked.
not Deontay Wilder.
no.
Okay, I didn't think so.
They better not put that. They better not put him up against a YouTuber though. He gonna knock them the fuck out.
He might, unless he go out there with some heavy
Yeah, I
equipment
mean,
on.
he's been training better. This
Get his ass knocked out.
I just know like every time I hear anything about boxing nowadays, it's just roll my eyes hard enough to like test the structural integrity of my skull. Like
Facts.
it's fucking annoying. Every time I hear anything, it's like you went from this being one of the most respectable fucking sports and sports.
Call
and now-
Sam and see who he got on the fight.
I don't want to talk to Sam.
Call Sam and see who he got on the fight tonight.
You want to do this right now? Okay,
Yup.
we could try to do this
I
right
do.
now. Well, y'all keep talking.
I say
about it.
call Todd, but I don't know his number. And I don't know if he'd answer us on Facebook Messenger.
I wonder if this is even Sam's number because you know he lost his phone all the time. Let's see. Fuck it. Might get a
He
nice.
texted me
little
the other day. I tell you.
All right, let's find out.
Sam gonna be like, about to kick down a door.
Let's talk about your car's extended warranty. See what you got going on. Anybody want to talk about their insurance? No? Okay. Well, I gave up. I tried my best. But with that being said, so I'm pretty sure everybody except for Joe is expecting Floyd to pull it off as always.
Yeah, I am. Dot said no.
Oh, you said no. You don't think he will. This is going to be the upset?
I think so.
Ooh. God, I hope not. I don't even want to give it to them. Like, it could be literally
I
almost.
just don't see Mayweather knocking him out.
I feel like out of all the people that I would love to see beat
He might
Mayweather.
touch him. Obviously, he's going to touch him. But
That's
I
what you
just,
call
don't, I just don't think he's going to hurt him.
Yeah, I don't know. And how many rounds?
8 rounds.
8 rounds, 3 minutes?
8 3-minute rounds.
Okay. Yeah.
If it like gets past the
But
fourth or the
there's no
fifth,
point.
Floyd
There's
gonna
no
win.
points. Like, there's no, like, missed shots. And there's no, landed.
So if nobody gets knocked
Go ahead
out,
and beat the shit out of
so
you.
if nobody gets knocked out, it's literally just going to be like, oh, I won. No, I won.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
So it has to be a knockout.
Wonderful.
Prepare for a lot of hugging.
Oh, that's coming out the gate. I can see Floyd, like, somebody's going to start putting, like, some Mary
Floyd
J.
don't
Blige
hug, though.
song.
Floyd
I'm
don't
talking about
hug.
your boy gonna hug you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I was like, or
It's the only
Floyd
way
gets
you're gonna be able to contain it.
really
Floyd's
tired.
too big, man.
Huh?
He's big.
Logan?
Yeah,
Fucking
he's-
huge.
He's gonna have to. That's the only way he's gonna be
You
have to.
see him hugging Mayweather like this?
Right.
He's going to pick him up and shake him.
He's gonna have to hug Mayweather. That's gonna be the only way to tire him out. You gotta throw your body weight on him. They
All right.
can use that shit against him. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way.
Whew. This is making me nervous just talking about it.
he
'cause
might-
If he get to the fifth
Mayweather
round and
might hit
Mayweather
the
start
sweet
looking
spot on
gassed,
him. Who knows?
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He might
hit
do
the
his
sweet
ass
spot.
up.
Yeah,
That
because
one little spot that just puts him to sleep. Ain't gonna hurt him.
just
It's just
see-
gonna be nice.
yeah, this is just making me nervous talking about it because I'm like, God, of all the fucking people to be the one to take out Floyd. Like, I remember going all to watch all the fights with Bowie and them, and like just to go see the Mayweather fights and like all of that, and now it's like, oh, this dude's never gonna get beat, and then he gets beat by a fucking YouTuber. Oof,
My nigga turned over in his grave.
I hit the wrong one.
God damn it. Fucking. This has been a Hangover podcast, everybody. Scott don't know how to fucking run the goddamn buttons.
That's a wrap.
He knows how to hit that shit.
Thank you for coming back. Oh shit! All right. Well, you wanted to talk about Jay Cutler.
I want.
Yeah, what's up with that? What was that all about?
Well, he's in a divorce. He's trying to get half of his wife or future ex-wife. Trying to get half of her
his wife?
business.
Oh, her business? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought
Because he
was
helped
gonna cut his
start
wife
it.
in half.
Huh?
Thought he was gonna cut his wife in half.
OJ.
Yeah, because his football money helped start it.
Yeah, like
feel it.
she was just starting it when
Especially if it's
when
a
they
petty
when they
divorce.
got when they got married.
Everything.
Bruh, get your money, King. Yeah, she was just starting it when they had got married. So I guess he feels like he's entitled to half of the business.
Did he fill out the paperwork correctly?
Who knows? I
You
mean,
better
I
have.
don't think he'll be reaching as hard if he didn't.
I got a homeboy right now.
He might be a silent partner. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but I got a homeboy right now. Bought his girlfriend a business, and he made sure 51%.
Yep.
For that reason, if anything ever happens.
That one petty percent too.
Yep. Yep.
Yep, so I mean and he's a silent partner.
Yeah, man. But like the sports world's going crazy too. Like they're like entertaining it. They're like, yo, get your money, King. Like know your worth and shit.
Thanks.
I'm on his side with it.
Have they said why they're getting divorced?
I probably it's probably all Jay Cutler fault if I'm being honest. Like, he seems like
He don't give a fuck.
He don't. He don't. See the nigga on the sideline smoking cigarettes when he was playing and shit.
Lord, that's my hero.
Nah, like he didn't. He wasn't like physically fit at all or anything. Like Di said, he just didn't seem like he gave a fuck when he was even playing football.
But I'm just curious because, I mean, obviously, like on one hand, I'm like, fucking get your money, son. Get your fucking money,
Hell
son.
yeah.
But then, like on the other hand, I'm just kind of sitting here like, like did you do your paperwork? Like,
Right.
That's all I'm thinking about too. Is
Right.
just like,
That could fuck up a lot. Not doing your paperwork right.
Yep. So I don't know, man. I hope the best for him.
Yeah, I'm just do with them what they've been doing to men for years.
I'm about to say, buy me out.
Right.
That's where I be at with it.
Facts.
Buy me out. All the money that I gave you to start your business, give it back.
Yep.
Plus interest.
At least 10%.
What you think, Dot?
Yeah.
Give me that, Chris Breezy.
Well, with that being said, y'all quiet today, man.
Nah. We've been talking.
It literally just got quiet like 4 seconds ago.
Oh, God. All right. So, the game claims new Kendrick music is coming soon. Is anybody excited about that?
Well, the fucking Top Dog dropped a date and it came and nothing happened. So
Oh, that's
so
we did
that's
talk about
depressing.
that, didn't we?
Gaslight. That is.
That's what it sounds like. This whole time, y'all had me thinking out that I had something good coming, and then you let me down.
Yep.
It's like Nicole.
Wow.
I always let her down.
Oh.
Is that door locked?
Where'd you thought it was going?
I don't know. Her having a baby?
Yeah, I'm about to say she's pregnant, bro. And you made that statement.
I know, but
They're gonna use that against you on the internet. They're
I
gonna
always
clip
let
it
her
right
down.
before you say. They're gonna cut it right
And now
before you
that's
say
gonna be-
sorry, Nicole.
Scott doesn't treat his women correctly.
He wants the baby out. What?
Where the fuck did that come from?
You gonna see Joe in the comments? No, you don't. I'm be gassing that shit.
But did any of y'all?
Sir.
But did any of y'all get to hear the new DMX?
No.
No.
There's
Exodus.
new DMX?
He dropped Exit.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't drop Exodus.
What? I didn't know that.
You got to listen to it?
Yeah.
How much you liked it?
7 out of 10.
Mm.
Word. I can appreciate that.
I mean, that's
8,
more than I'd give it.
7.
I thought it was okay.
I didn't know anything about it.
I know for sure that last song on the album.
You gotta just appreciate Swiss Beats for who he is as
Yeah,
a producer.
yeah.
That's it.
And then
Oh,
like,
so that's who put it together, Swiss?
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
and then
It's only right.
of course. But I mean, apparently like they had been working on
Put that album out fucking 10 years ago.
It'd have did something crazy.
Ooh, yeah, that I'll agree with.
Okay.
Because they definitely it felt like like going back and listening to an old DMX tape.
Word.
The only thing
Word.
about it I wasn't a big fan of is like the last song on the album was
Tried
like,
to mix old and new a little bit and just
right.
that's the only.
But they had like it was called like Call Your Dad or something like that, and it was like a letter, like an open letter to his son. And that whole thing, I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. Like just listening to him, like reflect on probably how he mistreated some of his kids. Now the whole song was just him, like, bro, you need to let that shit go, dog. You gotta let that shit go. Call your dad, son. And then he put his phone number.
Why you tripping?
It's like, oh, I'm sorry about what happened with your mama, but come on, bro, you grown. Put them old toys away you used to play with.
Stop crying, be a little bitch.
Time to jump off the porch now.
So yeah, that was one of the only things about it. I was like, it's just a little, just sucks. But nah, listening to it definitely gave like the old feel, because like the track would start and then like a couple of seconds into it, you just hear like that old DMX ad lib start go, what? And I was like, oh, this shit's about to go off. And then DMX starts rapping and it's like, okay, all right, yeah, it's cool. This is cool. I like it. Reminds me of the old days. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
I mean, I seen him
go
perform
check it out.
twice. It's probably top 3 concerts I've ever been to.
I can only fucking imagine. I heard he got
Easy.
fucked up at them concerts too.
I mean, yeah, he was wired for sure.
Like-
he wasn't on no downers.
Shit, I remember watching one video of him, like he was doing some performance and like the whole time, like they had somebody narrating it. I think it was his behind the music. Like I think we talked about that whenever he passed away. And it was like DMX performs in front of a crowd in New York City, and it's like him doing like I'm slipping and falling.
Oh, no,
And, like, but no, then like
he puts on a good show. I mean, there's no doubt that was probably the most energetic concert I've ever been
I
to.
always go back to
Easy.
that Woodstock concert.
I mean, yeah, it's
Oh,
nothing.
he's got,
I've
like,
never
the
been to
entire
nothing.
sea of
Yeah,
fucking people.
Oh yeah, they're like in the fucking red overalls.
Yeah.
But that one video was like DMX performs in front of a crowd in New York City. He is on his 4th bottle of Hennessy of the night. And I was like, God damn, bro. And he's just still up there holding the bottle in one hand and the microphone in the other, fucking slipping and falling. It's like, this is not good. Then like I said, by the end of every like behind the music, it always ended nicely. Like
he outlived a
then
lot of motherfuckers.
Yes, he did. But it was like, and then Nikki Sixx got off of the heroin, and then it was like the end of DMX's, and it's like his ex-wife talking, and she's like, I don't know if he'll ever get off the crack. And then it went to DMX, and he's like, I have no idea. I have no idea where this
Being
is gonna go.
sober is probably what killed him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, facts.
Might have been.
Facts.
But oh god, yeah, that's when I started hearing people talk about like the vaccine killed him. I hate that fucking shit. Just fucking calm
Did he
down.
get the vaccine? Like,
Apparently. Apparently got the vaccine, and like a week later he died, and it was like, come on, man.
Add it to the stat sheet.
Facts.
But where'd you see DMX perform?
Holland Wolf. That's when we met him, talked to him, he freestyled
Oh, yeah,
with
with
D and
D.O.
all that.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I remember that. How did that come about? I forgot you were in the room with him. How'd that happen?
Basically, that was a Stunner Man show. Rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
he threw on the show and basically just linked the connection after. Obviously, D was opening up. We performed, did the show, stayed backstage, and waited for him to get done. And when he got done, they just linked it up, and it ended up being some crazy ass connection between the two. And D freestyled, he freestyled, and he gave him some crazy ass crackhead inspiration, and it was tight, you know, because it came from DMX, you know. So you didn't take it like that. But when you go watch the video, you're like, all right, yeah. He was off the top.
Yeah,
for sure.
He was
sitting there with your mouth open just like this. They were like,
oh, fuck. I mean, I could only imagine if I'd ever ended up in a room
all
with
the
DMX.
music you hear, the movies you've seen him in, you know, like.
And now he's right here.
The way you look at him as an artist, like how dirty and grimy he was, like that is him. Like it was no acting behind none of that. Like.
Yeah, like I said somebody told me a long time ago, DMX is like that dude outside of Brothers Chicken asking for money, but with money. and it's like, as crazy as it is, when I watched that video of y'all all talking to him, that was what my thought went to, was it was like,
during the moment, I'm not thinking none of that.
Of course.
You know, it's rewatching it over, and especially like when he passed, we watched it again, and it was just like, yeah, he was fucked up. Right. He was wired, you know. He spit some real shit though. He told him some real shit at the end of the day. It wasn't no bullshit.
Yeah, right.
That's what they said about him.
And the demeanor of the way he said it, you know, and just the
he could be gone off his top, but he's still gonna be 100% him.
Yeah,
it's crazy, surreal, completely surreal. And then I seen him in Texas at a big ass show.
Did you do what I normally do? Go find him and go, hey, remember me?
Remember that one time?
I couldn't do that. I haven't even take pictures. You know, you can't even see me in the video either. You know, like I don't know. I'm that guy. I opened and performed, met so many different fucking people, and I've never took a single picture. You know?
I was about to say, like, a lot of people, like, especially locally, like, a lot of people know who you are. You're very low key though. Like, you don't. I mean, you're obviously out at like the parties and everything, but you're like a quiet guy. Like, you know.
Yeah, I stay in the back. You know what I'm saying?
But then like
smoking section.
But then you and I'll sit there and talk, and like you'll just mention about like all these people that you've met and like this and that, and it always has blown me away. Like, you look at which you were D-Day's DJ or are D-Day's DJ.
Correct.
And then so it's like, obviously, you know,
for sure.
When we're talking to D, it's like like obviously you've met all these people, but then I'm talking to you and you're like, well, yeah, like I know all these people too, and it's like, well, it's fucking insane. Like, I'm pretty sure, and like, I'm not even gonna look him in his face as I say this, but I'm pretty sure the night that DJ Jazzy Jeff was at Harrah's, I would not leave Dot alone. I kept going up to him like, I need an autograph. And he was like, you want me to just blow up my spot right now? Like, I'm trying. If I can get to it, I'll fucking get to it.
Yeah, that was, I didn't know how to take care of myself, because obviously I'm not the guy that want to take pictures and shit. So I'm trying to fight through that myself. Like, man, I need to. Like,
you have to.
I have to get through this, you know? And like,
you ended up getting one though, right?
Yeah.
I got the picture. I got all the autographs. He signed my Jazzy Jeff records.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
I talked to him. Talk to his DJs and MCs and
fucking goat shit.
The fucking top tier thing I can ever do in my life. I've done it already.
The host kept calling you Dooney.
Yeah.
I remember that shit.
Hit that nigga in his throat.
That's Dane Jordan, like, respectable dude, obviously. You know, like, you would think him being from up north, that singing the word Dunnie, that's where it comes from. You know, it's a Philly, New York thing.
Right.
I don't know. It is what it is.
But with that, has there been any like road stories, like from the tours or with people like that, like wildly stand out?
Without exposing anybody?
Well, yeah, you don't have to expose nobody.
I don't know.
Well, because I mean, we're obviously going to talk more about, because we plan on getting D-Day in here sometime soon. But like, it was like, yeah, like half the time that I'm sitting there talking to him, it's like, oh, so you've met this famous person and this famous person and all the work he's been doing with Gunplay. He's another. I'm not leaving him alone about Gunplay. I'm like, I need you to sign a bottle.
They came through the club last night. It looked like a movie, you know. All the cameras was there. He was leading the pack with all the Gunplay people. The animal shelter shit. It was tight. They all came to dap me off. It was all cool.
That's what's up, man.
I just need a signed bottle of Hennessy.
I'm proud of that nigga. Hey, man, if y'all didn't know, dog, I don't know if he's speaking on it. I'm going to put it out there, though. The Get You Something track that's all over the fucking internet.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Hot sizzle.
Yeah, that's deep.
I haven't even gotten to hear it yet. That's fucked up.
Fucking Get You Something, everybody get you something.
Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, okay.
That shit, that's deep.
Well,
I didn't know
goddamn.
that shit. I was on his beat page like, wait, nigga, hold on, play that back. I called that nigga. I was like, hey, it's you?
Yeah. McDonald's commercial with Keno, all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Oh
That
yeah,
shit's fire.
he definitely in his producer bag right now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And
So everybody bothering him about why the fuck he not releasing new music. That nigga in his bag. Leave him be.
For
Let
sure.
him do his fucking
Busy
thing.
ass dude.
Facts.
so I was gonna say like are y'all gonna do any type of tour anytime soon or?
I mean, like I said, we switched gears with it, you know, and we called it like 2020 is gonna be the year we decide like what we're gonna do with the shit, and he decided like, yo, I'm gonna just focus on the producing engineering deal, and within a year, you know, he took off further than what we was doing with the artist shit, you know, so like,
Facts.
Word.
That nigga in his biggity
it's like
bag.
why even stop and think about
Facts.
anything else right
Right.
now, you know? So
Ride the train while it's going.
Facts.
he's doing it.
Hey.
Wish him the best. You know?
Pop
like,
off on as a producer and then drop a track.
Fucking
anything,
man.
without a doubt, anything you know I can do, I'll be there.
Facts.
Easy.
But speaking of anything you could do,
You can't do it better.
I feel like
promise.
we need to. When are we getting part 3 of
yeah.
the mixtape?
This nigga.
That's it. No, that is
I
some
gotta
of the
get back
most
into
fun.
it. I got a listening party for one of these artists this Friday, so like that was us talking about like, yo, just get back into the artist game. That's what I started with. So I already got the club shit on lock. So if I focus on the artist, I might be able to expand a little bit more. You know, do some other things with that. Get back on the mixtape shit.
I was on every one of them bitches. You know what I'm saying?
I was on a couple.
You know, you know, and you know when you look back at it and you're like, man, you're holding people down, and you know, vice versa. You know, like
Facts.
how that built almost pretty much my foundation with everything. You know, like it was almost meant to be. So I just gotta get back to it.
Well, and I especially like those mixtapes because it didn't feel like there was much fat on them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, there was no bullshit.
right,
Like,
and it was like every track, like I could tell you
and
put
like,
it on there
yeah,
for a
like
reason.
if I was to put together one now, it'd be nuts. You know, compared to what I knew then and what I know now. Like, so yeah, I'll get back to it easy.
How'd you get the Drake drop?
Drake drop through connections, bro. Like
Favor of a favor, huh?
favor of a favor, people sacrificing what they can get from it and just giving it to me type shit. So
That's lit.
Because that was that I did not see. That I did not see coming. Is one day like I'm riding around listening to the mixtape because I got to do some of the skits on there, which we will get into in a minute. But it
I was listening to them shits a couple weeks ago.
That shit was hilarious. And then it's even
I need to listen to
I got
them.
them all on the computer.
I need to listen to
I
them.
think I got a couple on my phone.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. If anything, we recorded them.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Second one, yeah.
but then it was the like going from song to song, and then I get to one part and it was just like, you're now tuned in to DJ Dot. This is Treezy Drake. Da, da, da. And I was like,
This is you.
did he have did he find like some kind of app that like does people's voices or something? Like that shit was wild.
Who had to drop him on that? Drake, Thug too.
Thug.
Huh? Yeah.
It was all from the Atlanta studio. When we was out on tour, D met with some people that he knows, you know, from here that moved out there, and it was just a one connection type of thing. You know, D made a call, made it happen.
That's fucking fire.
Oh God, that would. Yeah, I just need like to
It was
put
just like all was in there, whatever producer, engineer he knew, type shit.
Fuck you doing over there, Scott? You keep looking.
fucking phone blowing up, making sure there ain't another fucking phone call I gotta take. But no, that would. I think you need to call in for those connections just because I want to like set it up for my Alexa to where every time like I walk in the house, it's just like, hey, this is Drizzy Drake. Welcome home,
I
Scott.
want them as my Waze app. You know?
Turn left here.
Hey, this is Drizzy Drake. Your
Now turn to left on the Barrett's
your
area.
destination gonna be on the right.
Take this exit, baby.
Somebody's calling on your cell phone.
Get the fuck out of here.
I would wreck my fucking car.
Joe would just sit there with a pissed off face the whole time. He did this light skin ass bullshit.
I would wreck the fuck out my car.
Oh man! But speaking of Drake, and this is
Suicide by
actually
Drake.
something I would like to like get y'all's deep dives on. Drake was named Artist of the Decade.
Yes.
Last week I think we missed it. And I definitely saw some people in the comments like saying that he didn't deserve that, and that he is not indeed the artist of the. So what I was wondering was what was y'all's
Soulja Boy. He did it first.
He did it first. God damn it, that hurt my soul.
If we talking like 2010 to now, yeah, that's a decade. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Easy.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know I wanted to do a deep dive on this, but I don't know what
He
else there
doesn't
is.
miss. The kids don't miss.
And I gotta say, like, I remember the first track.
I feel like he's missing more lately than he's ever did, but like,
yeah,
it's not terrible songs. It's just not all bangers like they used to be. You
yeah,
know,
like that song he did. I think I said this.
Some of them a little.
We talked about it.
I won't hit skip, but like if somebody else did, I won't be mad.
Like I said, the only one that he did recently that I thought he was unnecessary was that Young Blue song, Your Mind Still. Yeah. I did not think that his verse was necessary on it. I thought Young Blue kind of had that, and I think it was just like, oh shit, will Drake get on my song? I mean, of course I will let him. You know,
right. Yeah, it did set a different vibe, but I mean, like, that's Drake.
I know them type of hugs because you hugging that dude that you used to fuck.
It goes hard in the club.
I bet it does. Fuck. But
that's like when he got on the Fetty Wap track. That track was okay.
Which Fetty Wap track?
My Way.
The My Way.
I forgot Drake was on that fucking song.
That was not a club song.
I literally cut straight to Drake's part.
Yep. Play the beginning and then cut the Drake.
I forgot that was even a thing. God damn it. No, because I mean that's definitely part of it. Like I remember when Drake first came out, the first song I heard from him, admittedly, was Ransom, and with Wayne.
Yep.
And then from there, I just remember like I was probably like
actually
18, 19
Best
when I
I
first
ever
heard it.
had was the first one I ever heard.
That was before Ransom.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the first one that I ever heard.
You heard
and
Best
then
I
I
ever
heard
had before Ransom.
You think so?
Yes, you did.
You probably didn't realize that was
shit
Drake.
was on the radio like it was.
No. What I'm saying is, I feel like Ransom came out way before.
No. That's what got Drake signed to Wayne.
No.
Jay Prince found Drake after the but yeah, before the Best I Ever Had tape, and then introduced him to the.
I can't think of the mixtape.
So far gone. That was the one he almost won that Grammy off of, or a comeback season.
Before that, way before.
The one with 7
Room
tracks
for
on
Improvement.
Talking on the one that had God damn it, what was the name of that track?
Do Right and Kill Everything? You talking about that mixtape?
It's like one of his first ones.
Yeah,
his first one was Room for Improvement.
Yeah.
And then I know he came with Comeback Season, and then
I'm pretty sure Do Right and Kill Everything came before So Far Gone.
I don't fucking remember. I just remember So
I know
Far
Best
Gone.
I Ever Had was the track that got him signed though.
I just remember
something about like
I remember
being
So
fly
Far
or
Gone.
something. Like
Friends with Money.
No, this was like the way before that. Before the Best I Ever
I'm
Had.
still fly. I'm sky. And I dare anybody to try and cut my wings.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that one. Because then I remember he did that song for somebody, and then he freestyled over it, and everybody lost their fucking minds.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot.
Shout out Drizzy.
No, and the reason I think
Artist
that
of 2 decades.
Facts.
because the reason I think Best I Ever Had came out after Ransom was because
Joe just hate Drake because he found himself one time drinking and driving.
It was one fucking time. One time. And the myth is true.
don't drink and drive, dog. But like
I hated my homeboy's ex. No fucking reason.
But I remember it was like that.
You gotta start Jeezy and driving.
Nah, fuck that. You gonna go hit a lick and get locked up.
I'm being a fucking car chase like Jeezy and drive.
But I mean, yeah,
You might just pass the house up. You know what I'm saying?
and then go to her new boyfriend's house. Here he come, shoot this bitch up. But because I did always think that what was it, Marvin's Room?
Yeah.
It was such a fire song, but I was like, I feel like such a bitch singing this shit.
Oh
like,
yeah, because you a whole ass nigga. You call a bitch and tell her that you could be doing better with than the nigga she with right now.
So yeah, the one that she was laying next to just got done dropping her off,
Dicking it down,
and now you
broke
just
her
like
fucking back, and you over there like you
she's
do
still
better.
panting. She's still panting. Answer the phone.
Paid her rent, bought her kids Happy Meals.
Drake, is this you? Fuck that new dude.
He don't drink none of the kids' Capri Suns. You over here bitching and shit.
Yeah, that shit was stupid. But
All the goddamn Dunkaroos.
about to say, wait, you want a relationship with a child? Do you do that shit?
Fucking right.
Damn right. Fruit snacks? What? I'm
Them
hitting.
bitches taste way better now. Like,
Oh man, but I remember
I wasn't high back then.
I remember when Thank Me Later first came out. Like I liked every fucking song on on that album.
Oh yeah, facts.
And then Take Care came out, and that was one that took me a little while.
Shit.
Like I like most of the songs on it, but it did take me a little while to
features
like
on that
all
one
of them.
was amazing.
Yeah.
Man, that was like
That was the
album to
introduction
me,
of the
that was
Weeknd,
like,
huh? To like the world.
Probably.
Because I think even wasn't Kendrick on one of his skits too, like before he was big?
Yeah, Kendrick was on Take Care before he was big.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't remember which one it was, but I know the Weeknd was on one of them, and that was one of those ones where like I listened to the track over and over again, and I was like, this shit's fire. And
honestly, though,
dude comes out, gets popular, and I'm like, oh fuck, that's him.
Yeah, that's same because he did a lot of work with Wiz in the beginning, like Kendrick, because they be on that soul vibe together and shit. And the fucking tracks was always dope, and I was like, man, who is this nigga? And then I heard Section 80 for the first time, and I was like, yo, who the fuck? Where is he been hiding at? And then I went like, YouTube dive, you find all the videos and shit, and then I seen him on MTV one day, and I was like, this nigga is blowing the fuck up. Then swimming pools, everything from there. You know what I'm saying? Banger.
But I know it was cool watching the video of his acceptance speech for the artist of the decade, because he brought his son out.
With that fucking stupid ass heart in his head,
bro.
It's the most light skinned shit in the world,
bro. It's getting. Look, Joe over here about to self destruct.
He wanted to do it first.
But it was just it was that moment where like he did like they did like a little introduction video before he walked out, and it was just like, they say, all right, yeah, best I ever had was cool, but can he do it again? And then it was like, then I dropped whatever the fuck, and he's like, oh, that was cool, but can he do it again? And then I dropped this #1, can he do it again? And then, oh, we need more, and then like now it's like they listed like all the #1s he's had, like more than Elvis, the Beatles, and like all of this other shit. And then he's like, and then finally I dropped the last album, and it goes #1, and everybody's like, oh man, that's a lucky guy, and it's like, fuck,
right? Facts.
Get credit.
Facts.
That's me in the comments.
Because I mean, if we are being honest, it's like the one thing about Drake that I can say is yeah, it's been over a decade, and like if I see a song just came out with Drake on it, I'm gonna go listen to it.
He covers all fucking barriers, dog. He's a fucking lyricist.
Mm-hmm.
He's a ladies' man.
Yep.
He can fucking go from being a pop star to a rap star.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He just covers it all.
I remember like just
he can sing. Kinda.
I just remember one track he did.
Harmonize.
I remember one track he did. He said some shit. I'm about to change the game past the remote, and I was like, "That's some of the hardest shit."
It's so fucking simple.
I've heard in my fucking life. No, somebody
2
said,
years with Wayne, and this nigga's a goat.
Somebody said that with what was it? When Wayne they were talking about some Wayne bars that they were like were stupid.
Yep.
And it was like my M words rob like Bert. But then they had another one, and it was like I put it down like my hands hurting, and I was like, all right, at the time that was kind of
like
fire.
my hands tired.
Like they no.
It's hurt.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe he said it twice because I'm pretty sure I heard I put it down like my hands tied.
I don't know, but either which way, I just remember hearing that shit, and I was just, and people were like, "That's so stupid," and I was like, "Okay, you gotta remember at the time when he said that, nobody had ever technically ever said that before, so it was like it's different."
Yeah.
Matter of fact.
And look, here's the thing. I liked Drake when he was spitting. When he started singing, that fucked me up.
He's
for Drake
literally been
forever.
singing since the beginning.
Well, no, like we're talking about like Ransom and shit like that around that time. Like I was,
Yeah, you wasn't hearing him singing much.
Yeah.
The first time I heard him
Right.
sing was on that little fucking like Jamaican vibe he did.
Find Your Love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first time I was like, man, what the fuck is this?
Well, like I remember,
And then sooner or later it was fine.
yeah, like he was spitting so hard. He was spitting so hard, and then like I was fucking with it. And then like he started singing, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is this?
I mean,
And I was biased since then. And he's light skinned
like I remember that he did
Didn't help.
at all.
one track I always go back to. It was called "Good Night and Good Luck," and I don't know who he was talking about, but it was on one of his mixtapes. But I was like, this is like the hardest diss track I've heard in a very long time, and you don't even know who the fuck he's talking about. You just know they're dead somewhere right now. Because it was like, I forgot what he said. He was like, and he was like, but no, it says, I'm looking down on these dudes while I'm inviting them up. I'd like to know the reasoning behind subliminals, like who told them to mention me. I am elevated, homie. You are elementary. You telling them you selling dope and never sold a century. I'm saying you get denied off your entry exam. You get one flow and you done for. One converse and one verse about you fraud dudes that shoot never and run first. And it was like, holy shit, man, keep going. Keep going. And then he had said some shit about how, like, I never did nothing that would offend these cats, but I wish I had a spot where I could send these cats. Like, here, sit on this island, man, and pin these raps, bust them caps, pretend you trap, do whatever, man. Long as you never find your way home, I'm cool with it. I left you a shovel there. You know what to do with it. And I was like, God damn it, Drake. Who are you murdering like this? So, I mean, I don't understand it. It's like, now, granted, but here was the other one. People have said that Drake has never dropped a classic album. Are there feelings on that?
Yeah, absolutely. You fucking stupid. Damn near every one of them's a classic.
Look,
They all number ones. How are they
Right.
not classic?
How they not classics?
what's the one with like Marvin's Room on it? Is it called Marvin's Room?
Take care.
Take care.
Care.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't appreciate that album until like 5 years after it came out, so that was kind of a classic.
It's a
Right.
classic.
I'd say
Yeah.
Take Care for sure.
Absolutely. I got Take Care on vinyl, nigga. So much
do,
of a
huh?
classic that is.
But like, well, no, because like Views from the Six, it was like I listened to a couple tracks on it that I fuck with, but like as far as like the heavy
Nah,
rotation,
That's not classic. That's a
Yeah.
That's a
That was one that went #1 from the singles,
yeah.
for sure.
Um,
Take Care.
What's the one with the clouds? He's looking sideways.
That's Thank Me Later, right?
which one?
The one with him, his head in the clouds. That's Thank Me Later, right?
No, that's fuck. Hold on. No, because that was the one he did where the entire song he literally just repeated the same lyrics. Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same.
That
That was a hard album.
classic.
Yeah, that was a hard
Nothing
album.
was the same.
Yeah.
That was dope.
That's
With
a
the
classic.
fucking,
Take Care. Nothing was the same.
facts.
And then from Nothing Was the Same, you have If You're Reading This, It's Too Late.
Yup.
Whew. That's the one that sparked everything.
Yeah.
Because I remember, yeah,
That
that's
started
around.
a whole new wave of shit. Like, people was like, why is Drake changing up like this? And then, like, 30 other rappers came out like,
Well, no, well that. No, you're right though, because like I remember watching a video and it was like old school versus new school, and it was like showing like the old school ways that people would rap.
Right.
But then like they lumped together like all the new school people, and Drake was one, like who started the new stupid flows, and Drake was one of them, and it was like, I mean, come on, man, like he's had the same flow for over 10 years, like.
can he switch it up once?
Excuse the fuck out of me that people started copying his shit and making it sound more feminine. But I know what I meant by If You're Reading This, It's Too Late changed everything was because that was, I think, the first time Drake really got a blemish on his record, because that was when the ghostwriting shit started coming out. And man, oh man,
that's when the flow started changing too.
if there was ever a battle that I thought was a shoe-in, I thought it was Meek Mill. And
is that a world tour or your girl tour?
boy, oh
that one
boy.
line, nigga. Wasn't even that hard of a bar. Niggas was like, ooh.
Twitter fingers turn to trigger fingers. Wait, trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. You getting bodied.
By singing.
Yeah, that was the first. That was the first time I heard somebody die that hard since like Ether.
And then he dropped 2 of them back to back, and then had one on the
Picture
album
that.
for that ass.
If he don't have a classic album, he's obviously got a classic diss track.
Oh,
Absolutely.
God. One of the first diss track. I
To
think,
not be a rapper or whatever you want to call him, he's got one of the hardest diss tracks.
He made it a club banger.
and then
Facts.
people.
Niggas was playing that shit in the club
Like, dog, what?
while Meek was in it.
Ooh, I remember they used to go jump the DJs because of that shit.
Bruh, shoot this bitch out. You better not play that shit while I'm here.
You gotta do one of anybody from Philly in this motherfucker. No, all right.
But one thing that people don't talk about is Charged Up, which drives me insane. Because obviously, Back to Back was like the final nail in the coffin,
Yeah.
closing the casket. Like,
Yeah.
it's over with.
I'm gonna go listen
There's
to that
a
shit on the way
clear
home.
winner. You're right. It's over with. There's a clear winner. We can all move the fuck on. Hang your jerseys up, guys. It's
Right.
over. But nobody really talks about Charged Up, which I also thought was a dope ass track. But people obviously
That's the one that he delivered first.
yes.
Yeah.
But people were saying that it was a bit like soft. So then people, that's why I think people were talking about. Did anybody in here like Meek Mill's response?
Nope.
I can't remember a fucking bar from it.
Ought to know.
Nope.
Talking about
I
platinum neck, platinum this. And roll up with a platinum chick.
Look, I wanted to like it so bad because of how much I hate Drake. I just
And you know what you're talking about? You're talking about a battle rapper.
Yeah, you thinking he finna body this singing nigga. Nope.
yeah, like
Reverse.
yeah, on URL, you know what I'm saying? He probably like body that nigga for sure.
I wasn't. Meek
I'm not
Mills
even
with the
sure that.
braids.
Fucking Drake been studying them niggas. His best friend Murder Mook.
Yeah, they didn't want battle.
I'm trying to find that one line that they had in that track that like it was like, bro, this some Tupac shit. Like that shit fucked me up. I can't wait. I need DJ Clue to drop a bomb on it. None of them want this shit more than I want it. I seen it all come and knew that they would push a button. Easter egg hunting. They got to look for something. Done doing favors for people because it ain't like I need the money I make off a feature. I see you M-words having trouble going gold, turning into some so-and-sos that no one knows, but so it goes. Like, God damn. Like,
It was alright.
no, that shit was hot.
It was alright.
And then like, what was it?
It was like
What two? Well, that's what the whole track was. The whole track was soft. It was, and I think that was his like. All right, I'm gonna throw this out there.
Right.
And then like the whole strategy behind it, like I'm sure he even put that out because he's
Yeah,
like,
'cause if
Meek's
you're
not
gonna-
gonna respond to this.
If
Right.
he does respond the first time, he's got the one that he knows is gonna seal the deal.
facts.
What did he say? I waited 4 days. Where y'all at?
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody immediately, like I've never seen the tide turn so hard, so
Oh yeah.
quick.
Oh yeah.
Like I'll never forget that. I remember one dude in particular.
I'm pretty sure that's why Nikki left that nigga.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure.
I know, and
it
that's why
happened
she
too
stayed with
fast
him.
After.
Yeah.
No, it didn't know. She stayed with him a good little while afterwards.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. And then she like left. And it was like, thank you for trying.
It was your girl's
Thank you
tour.
for trying.
It was your girl's tour. It wasn't the world
I
tour.
wanted to like Meek's this so bad.
Oh, dude, it was so terrible. Because I can't even remember.
And that was right at the peak of the song that they had put out together. Nicki and Meek.
No, with Chris Brown?
No, the what you call it? It was the one that they had together.
The one with Chris Brown?
Oh, that the Chris Brown was on that one.
All eyes on you.
Oh,
She
yeah,
was
yeah.
the realest. I
That
was the baddest.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, okay, yeah. You're right. You're right.
So it was like there was all that, and then that was hard, because then after because I think the biggest thing was too was like then everybody started going at Drake because at the hardest thing he said in that entire track was, "You let Tip homie piss on you in the movie theater. Don't think we forgot."
Oh, yeah.
and then
And Tip confirmed that shit. That shit
a
happened.
couple of people confirmed that shit.
Tip
But-
confirmed that shit on Expeditiously.
But they said it was all like it was a context thing. Like I remember them talking.
Yeah, it was,
They said
like-
dude was drunk, just got out of jail, and like he started pissing.
Yeah,
and Drake
Drake was-
happened to be right there.
Right,
And
exactly.
was just kind of like, yo,
Right.
Like,
Nigga, you pissing. All right.
My
Hey,
first
get
thought
your
was-
buddy.
My first
He
thought was
probably
like,
got
y'all all go
fucked
to the
up.
movies together? That was my first thought. Like, what y'all doing in the movie theater together?
imagine
You know,
walk-
rich niggas, they just buy out the theater, come in there, smoke weed, bring bottles.
I was about to say-
drunk friends that piss on people.
I was about to say, imagine walking into the movie theater and just seeing all of them sitting up there with their little T.I. with his little poppy corn. Shut up, movie about to stall, man.
I was walking like I knew. I'm like, what up, niggas?
Oh shit! But yeah, like I remember being at my old job, and one of the guys like happened to be walking by while we were talking about it, and he just turned and looked, and he was like, "Yeah, nah, it's over with." And I was like, "Yeah, that's what I'm saying." And he's like, "Nah, like Drake's going down. It's over with. As soon as Meek drops that track, it's over." And I was like, "No, I don't.
Nah,
no.
I don't see it happening.
I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about." And this was even before back to back. And then finally, I remember, no, actually, this was right after back to back dropped, and we were all talking about it. And he just kept going, "Nah, dog, as soon as Meek drops, it's over. As soon as Meek drops, it's over." And I was like, all right, cool, we'll see. And then Meek dropped. And then I remember a couple hours
What's
later.
not over?
Oh, it was over. Oh, it was over. But then I remember looking on Facebook, and then I saw him like post a status like, "Man, everybody talking about this Drake and Meek stuff. Like, they ain't got bigger things going on in the world." And I hopped on that quicker than him. But don't be mad you lost.
He took that L with him.
You thought this shit was about to be funny. No, it wasn't. Oh, fuck.
Got the drink in me going back to back. Dude, my ex told me I was drunk as fuck one night, like just singing that shit because I was so fucked up.
I mean,
Yeah, she was like after we was leaving the bar, she was like, "You just kept saying, got the drink in me going back to back." Like I went to sleep saying that shit.
That's all right. I did that one time leaving Republic. I was so waxed in the backseat of my cousin's car. I was just, as long as my bitch love me. Long as my bitch love me.
Like, bro, what happened to you inside?
Oh, okay. What a time to be alive.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah? Another classic?
No.
No.
it? It was alright.
It was okay.
Yeah, it was
But-
alright.
A lot of yeah. It was cool to hear like
I mean, it still went number one, but
of course it
you know
did.
what I'm saying?
But
I feel like I said though, I feel like his last couple of ones, besides Scorpion was dope. I fucked with the whole rap side and some of the R&B side. But the ones before that, I feel like he was just getting the number ones because of all of the singles on it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The singles was doing numbers. Hotline Bling was that damn near brought back fucking ringtones. You know what I'm
I
saying?
hated that fucking song.
That was on everybody's shit.
I hated that fucking song.
That's just crazy, bro. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That
With his stupid little damn.
He did that during the acceptance speech. He like hit like some shit and he was just like, man, let me live.
So
But
do y'all think Drake go number one so much because of his name or because of the tracks, or just number one worthy?
Because of the tracks, dog. I'm telling you, they don't miss.
They don't.
yeah,
They don't miss, dog.
I think that's-
down to the production and everything.
Because look,
I
I,
was hoping-
love Wayne, but as soon as he misses, I'm like, fuck.
right?
right.
I can tell you, Wayne
if I'm
has
gonna be
definitely
biased
had
about
misses.
anybody, it's gonna be Wayne.
Yeah, yeah,
And I still say that shit's whack.
yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
And that hurts, but it hurts.
But when it comes to Drake, I can't remember any time I'm like, man, that shit's whack.
Right.
Yeah.
Ever.
Something that there's definitely been tracks where I'm like, all right, it's not my type of thing, but it's not a bad
It's
track.
not a
Yeah.
bad track, right?
You know
Like I
what I'm
said, I
saying?
ain't gonna hit skip, but if somebody else does, I ain't tripping.
Right.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I just okay. No, it's really
it's hard to argue
It's
the
really
point, you know what I
it's
mean?
really what it is. Is it's like you're literally. Do we have GOAT status yet?
For Drake?
I
Yeah.
feel like if you were to make
sure.
a 2020 Mount
If you-
Rushmore
if
rap,
you-
he'd be on
There's
it.
only so
Yeah.
many decades, bro. So if you're an artist of a decade, you have to be a GOAT.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? He'd definitely be on the modern Mount Rushmore rap.
You're
I don't-
talking
I don't-
80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s. That's 4 decades.
Right.
Yeah.
But hip hop is still a baby, bro. Still a baby. It's got a lot of growing to go.
I mean, you know, they got back problems.
A little bit, little knee problems.
Yeah, knee
problems.
problems.
Not
Knee
back
problems.
problems yet. Knee problems.
You saw somebody post that shit.
Legs be weak a little bit sometimes.
Somebody posted that shit earlier. And girls were like, "This can't be the same leg as I used to drop down and get my eagle on with." Facts. Views, the album. This one, I was not a huge fan
Views from
of.
the Six.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good comeback. Like we had been missing Drake for a minute, and it was a nice, you know what I'm saying,
Would you
breath
wouldn't
of fresh air.
you wouldn't say that this was like his equivalent to Relapse by Eminem? Because I hated Relapse.
I didn't hate Views though. You know what I'm saying? I
didn't
liked
hate-
it.
you're right.
I
I
didn't
didn't-
enjoy it as much as like fucking Take Care or Thank Me Later, shit like
I
that.
think it
But
just plateaued, bro. Like,
yeah, he was just at a standstill for a minute.
And then it was like, all right, so the singles from that one: Hotline Bling, One Dance, Pop Style, Controller, Too Good.
Right.
One Dance. That ain't that the one that like first broke like 1 billion views on Spotify?
I ain't
or
need
something?
no dance.
Yeah. Or was it Controller?
All that shit was like.
I'm pretty sure it was
all that shit
Controller.
was reggaeton, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too good though with him and Rihanna. Them two together, period.
But
Don't miss.
That just, I mean,
Don't
now
miss.
you can
You
look
can't.
at
You
it like
can't.
he literally switched the whole genre and still came out with a number one.
Exactly. And then niggas was
You know what I'm
complaining
saying?
about him
That's a
switching
lot
the
of- That's a
genre.
lot of singles to come off an album. To
Yeah.
say that
Yeah.
none of it's rap.
Facts.
Fuck. Fuck, man. I'm hating this whole conversation right
It's
now.
terrible.
But I respect it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's terrible because now I'm just
All
sitting
that
here.
shit's reggaeton. And he did it.
I'm
like,
trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep it together. But this whole time y'all are talking, I just want to go.
And you
I
he
need
did
a
it at the right,
dance,
yeah,
got
he
the
did it at the
Hennessy
right
in my
time.
hand.
Rihanna dropped Rude Boy that year.
Oof.
You know what I'm saying? Those was everywhere dressed like they was Rastafarian. Even the white girls.
And then he dropped More Life, which was a playlist.
Yes.
It was not an album.
Yeah.
It was a playlist.
Yeah.
And then you had Fake Love, Passion Fruit,
Yep.
Free Smoke, Portland, and Glow.
Fake
that-
Love was everywhere.
That's like
bro.
second tier shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't number one to me.
Yeah.
Mm,
It went number one, but
of course it did. Of course it did.
'Cause of
Like,
Fake Love.
Yeah, but yeah,
my godchild used to sing that shit all the goddamn time.
that was the stay relevant type shit.
Yeah, debuted at number one. La, da, 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 da.
Or it didn't last long.
No. But I remember there was one track on there.
Free Smoke.
Was it Free Smoke? Or Galchester? I don't remember.
Nah, it was Free Smoke. Free Smoke, Free
Free
Smoke.
Snobs. Oh yeah, no, that one was fucking everywhere. I just remember there was one track on that in particular that I was fond of, but I can't remember what the fuck it was called. And then after that, you have Scorpion.
Yep.
Scorpion was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was. I do like, but you also have to love.
Mob Ties is still my favorite track.
Mob Ties is great on there, and I mean, fuck it, even like I am not a big New Orleans bounce fan.
Mm-hmm.
It gets ridiculous to me after a while, but I did like Drake's rendition of those with those two songs.
Absolutely. He did the damn thing with that. When I heard that Nice for What on the radio for the first time, I was like, oh, this bitch is about to go.
Yep.
And it did.
That's why everybody was so pissed that he didn't shoot the video down
In New
here.
Orleans, yeah.
Yeah, because it was like, all right, if you're going to take our culture, at least come
But
down here
at
and
least
hang out.
he did it. But I felt like he saved the more ratchet bounce song he had for the more ratchet setting.
That In My Feelings was
Kiki, do you love me? Yeah. Right? I just picture niggas everywhere in the beanie weenie.
So, I mean, yeah, like at this point, it's almost undisputed. Like, I feel like
It's easily undisputed.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I feel
think
like he
about
the
just
one
all
that-
these songs that after 10 years and he's coming out with Nice for What's and your fucking Life is Goods and your fucking Sicko Modes and God's Plans. Like, fuck, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm hating it, but like, who else is there?
who
Right.
else is there?
Right.
And
So
then
my son has reached his full LSC. That's light skin capability.
but
Come out.
but no, yeah, like you said, it's completely undisputable. It's like as much as, and I get why, like anytime somebody reaches a certain height, people are gonna hate. You know what I'm saying? Like people are gonna want to watch the fall.
I.e. LeBron James.
Yeah.
Who do you hate, Joe?
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
He hates LeBron James.
don't know.
You hate LeBron James.
No, Smurf hates
Everybody
LeBron
hates
James.
LeBron James.
Yeah. I don't fuck with LeBron.
But everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see the fall.
I don't hate him, but like I hate the conversation people have about him.
Charged up about it.
I mean, like,
You gotta go back to back.
Said it was good.
I know he's a great player, and I hate how fucking much of a fucking sissy he is. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants to be catered to on the court.
Oh, Brian.
trade everybody.
Yeah. Like, bro, you're a fucking dog. Like you know what I'm saying? You don't need all of that extra help. You just got to stop being a bitch on the court.
Yeah, but that's been the whole
He's
thing.
never
Like,
but if you really think about it, he's never not had hate.
Right. Yeah. True.
Even before all the
No, I
success.
liked LeBron when he was with Cleveland his first couple of years.
Yeah,
and then
that's-
the moment he
and that's
left
when-
Cleveland, I was like, yo, that's some whole
But
shit.
then they start talking shit about how
Yeah.
he can't make it happen.
yeah, that's when he was in Cleveland the first time. That's when he had the expectations of where he should have been and shit like that. Then when he met the expectations, that's when the hate came.
Yeah.
So it's
I mean, he
like
took
I didn't hate him until he left. I didn't
He
hate him
took a
until he left and went
nobody
to Miami.
team to the finals, bro, and then they mad at him because he didn't win it.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at that. I was proud of him.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what I'm saying? That just set the precedent. That was like
and
a
then he
Jordan
still
year,
did like
you know
3 or
what I'm
4
saying?
years after that.
Bulls went
Still
to the
tried
finals.
3 or 4 years. You talking about?
Lost.
That's a lot of time for one team to say like, "Yo, I'm doing my best, and y'all not giving me nobody. Y'all give me
Right.
this old ass Shaq at the end of my
right.
stint."
Yeah,
Right.
I can respect it. You know what I'm saying?
You
I
gotta
just,
make a move, and then he makes a move, but it was how he did the move. Now,
yeah, and what,
Like,
what they
whatever,
gave him
like-
in the move, which was fucking Chris Bosh and fucking Dwayne Wade and then Ray Allen.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, Dwayne Wade was already there.
yeah,
Yeah. It's kind of more or less they gave Dwayne, LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and Ray Allen.
that's true. That's true.
After
You
he
put
already
it
had
like that,
Shaq.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know. It is what it
Because
is.
remember, that's who drafted D Wade was Miami.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my whole thing with super teams is just like when they didn't let Chris Paul go play with Kobe and Dwight Howard,
Yep.
they came out and said like, no, we're not gonna let this shit happen.
Yep.
I don't respect any super team. That's why I hated the fucking Warriors too.
And Boston.
I thought that was
And
some,
Celtics.
I thought
Yep.
that was some sucker shit when Dwight Howard came back to the Lakers. I
Yeah.
was like, nigga, you was here already, and you couldn't cut it with Kobe.
Right.
Now you gonna let LeBron
Right.
carry you to the finals?
You had Kobe and Steve Nash, nigga.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
He won it.
Scott over there
got
like,
him a
I'm-
ring. LeBron got him a ring last year.
Yeah.
That's cool. I need to check my messages anyway. So
Oh,
y'all,
okay.
Y'all
yeah.
go
Had one
smooth
of
the fuck
important
off.
calls.
Though. Not yet. Nah, don't need to call
Our
yet.
viewers are not happy about that. They saying that you're not taking your show seriously.
I am taking my show seriously, but unfortunately, I also
I'm
have a very
calling you out,
demanding
viewers.
job, sir.
This is for you.
Also a very important job.
He doesn't.
Send that nigga hate mail.
Fuck fan mail.
By the way,
I'll send some with you.
Joe gonna be on there. He gonna be dressing up as a mailman and just coming over and handing me shit. Here's more hate mail. Motherfuckers that can't stand Joe's stupid ass. All right, so we want to also shout out the people over at Thailand Unique for giving us the Scorpion vodka.
I don't want to shut him up.
And I don't know why you don't want to shout them out. Doesn't this look fun to you?
They got a hangover. They got a hangover podcast banner and they fucking shit.
I hope so.
It
But
better,
fuck that. Look,
'cause we don't.
this is
I
some,
mean, they gonna need it.
this is some vodka
Some shit like that.
with a fucking scorpion. I don't know if you can
It's
see
a,
it.
yeah, it's dead ass
I don't know if you
scorpion.
can
It's
fucking
not
see-
like
Can you
a
see
toy
it?
scorpion.
Can you see it good at all? It's a real fucking
It's a real
scorpion in there.
in there.
And it freaks me out. And Dot said since he came on the show today, he's going to be the one to eat the scorpion.
Not happening. I'll take a shot. I ain't doing a
Are you
scorpion.
actually gonna you about to do that?
I want to see how it tasted.
Oh,
I feel like you about to take the antidote
I
or
feel like
something.
that's a complete setup.
oh, he just poured it in a glass.
You did.
Let's
Let's see how bad.
I'm not gonna watch it.
It's like you're taking super soldier serum.
It's
Oh, yep, there it is.
it's definitely got a
dying.
Don't hand me that shit.
it's definitely got some it's grainy. It tastes like it's got dirt in it.
I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna come back to
That
you in
is-
10.
That is the poo from the scorpion.
It was alive, so it shit
It
itself.
voided its bowels while it was in the
Shit
vodka.
It
itself
just
when it
got
dropped
purged
in
in
the
that vodka.
vodka. It was alive when it went in there.
Oh,
It's the only
God.
way they can get the scorpion sting to stick.
Yo, it's like dead ass.
It's still got the
It's
needle
a
on
real
the
fucking
tail, bro.
scorpion,
Like,
son. I mean, but I'm sure.
that's not safe.
I'm sure.
There's no way it could be safe, right?
Right.
The needle on the tail?
Look,
Shout
his
out-
eyes is watering.
Shout out to Thailand.
Your face is swelling a little bit on the right.
Oh,
The needle? Yeah, I know.
Oh, you're
yeah, he
Gosh,
said
it's
it's
gonna be
definitely
big
on there.
conversation.
Start
I don't know what's
stroking the fuck
going
out.
on with my face.
got that vaccine in you.
Here we are.
Yeah, we're gonna come back to you in
Bell's
10 minutes.
palsy. Oh, God, that actually kind of burned a little bit.
Don't blow your breath that way.
But now that we've gotten out of the way that Drake is
Smells like
undisputed,
scorpion shit.
but now that we got Drake out of the way as being one of the greats, Joe, are you gonna actually start listening to some more Drake?
Is that the sound?
You
of the
know
scorpion?
what? No,
Okay.
no.
Nice.
I'm biased, bro. Like I can't help it.
Mm.
And I don't listen to the radio, so you ain't gonna catch me lacking.
Who listens to the radio now? But oh shit. With that being said, Dot, where are we gonna start seeing you more of?
The internet.
Still streaming?
Yeah, I'm still gonna be streaming. I'm gonna probably stick with that for a while, unless I could just get too busy. It's definitely on the bottom of my list of incomes, but I'm trying to make it the top. So
Mm.
What's up?
So as a streamer, and like you said before, I'm sure like you don't
So
only
wait, real quick. So you willing to give up the DJ game to be a full-time streamer
I wouldn't
if
have
it gets
to.
the bread right?
I don't think I would have to give it up. I think I can just focus on
Doing streaming as your
streaming
main
as the main, and then
DJ every
Yeah.
now and then when you want.
and still
That's
clean
what's up.
pools during the week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just have a more strict schedule, knowing that if I do stream, that I do have this steady income, just making it to where like I can worry about it. It has to be a thing that I do. You know,
Right.
I'll stream while you're DJing on the weekends. I'll bump your shit on the TV.
if it wasn't for copyright shit, I'd have been.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I think that's the only thing that stops him from streaming and DJing.
No shit.
I mean, like, obviously, like, I like DJing. I just think, getting older and shit, like, gaming and streaming or just being some type of, internet content creator.
It's a little bit easier.
A little bit easier, like,
You ain't got that many long nights. I mean, sometimes.
yeah, I mean, the
Sometimes.
club's cool. The club's cool, but, got a family, family's gonna grow.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking shit like that, you gotta think about the money's great, if I can switch it up and do more high-end type of events, and who knows.
That's what's up.
Well,
That's
on
what's
that,
up.
now like you said, you got the family in the house. What's the little one like streaming or like playing rather?
I don't know. He's a gamer, true gamer. He
Yep.
plays Sonic the Hedgehog, Spider-Man. He does it all.
Mm. So
I mean, that's where we get it in at.
because like I was about to say, I'm sure you don't just game when you stream. Like I'm sure you game outside.
It's with him. I mean, honestly, that's I would stream a lot more if it wasn't for him being there wanting the game. So it's like
Right.
Mm.
we'll sit there and play Sonic or Spider-Man, try to beat the game and stuff like that.
Y'all playing the Miles Morales right now?
Not
Or
yet.
the first
We're
one?
you
doing
going
the
through the
first
first
one.
one?
We're doing all. We got the whole DLCs. We got all the DLCs.
Can't go wrong,
Oh,
son.
yeah. The first
Yep.
one's more extensive than the Miles Morales one.
Yeah.
Especially
Oh, you
with
finally
the
got to play it?
DLCs. Yeah, I've been playing the Miles
Oh,
Morales.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I remember the last time we talked about it. You said you hadn't gotten to it yet.
yeah.
I think I'm gonna end up doing like the PS4 version just to do it because it's the same thing I read. It's like, is it even worth buying a PS5 for? And it's probably not. So
The only thing that I will say, PS5 to PS4 for Miles Morales graphics.
Yep.
like the ray tracing on
Yeah,
it
but
is
with him,
ridiculous.
it's like, it's
Yeah,
no
it
big
doesn't
he's
deal.
not
matter,
even
yeah.
gonna fucking notice.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
It's all about getting the suits and shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's really what we're
That
doing.
cartoon suit is my favorite.
Yeah.
The animated one, yeah.
It's crazy how they had that. I mean, bro, we got them all now, so it's like, just defeating all the other little side missions and all that shit.
Yeah. Just like the come across missions.
Was
and
it
shit,
the, like the Black Cat too?
Taskmaster.
Yeah, I
and
did
shit,
all that. I mean, but when you got like the 3 different DLCs for the other bosses, like the heist, the silver lining, and all that.
Yeah.
Just making all those 100%. You know.
So
And-
as of now, like, what would you say in each category is like your favorite game? Like, because we try to do the game of the month type shit, but we never get around to it. But I mean, obviously, first person shooter. But what I mean is like
FPS.
in each category, which would be like your favorite? Because I know it's hard to pick one. So
Well,
I
like
know.
one game.
Well, like for first person shooter, what's your
Obviously,
favorite
it'll be
one?
the franchise of Call of Duty. I mean,
Obviously,
Yeah.
but then for like say like a story game,
story game. I mean, even then, like
the Call
Call
of
of
Duty
Duty
story games
missions
are
is
fucking
fucking
insane.
dope. Like,
Yeah, the campaigns be hot.
at the same time, them campaigns are really tight. Like they price killing your boy and shit. Like
Yeah,
that hurt.
Yeah.
Like
facts.
that hurt, bro. Like, I was trying to save his life so bad right there, and I couldn't.
Wait, which one was this?
That was
Modern
the,
Warfare 2.
Oh fuck yeah, I remember that shit. But then okay, so favorite horror.
Horror in general, of everything to do with horror, is at the end of my list for everything.
You don't play a lot of horror games?
I don't play horror
I
games.
feel
I mean, I do play horror games, and that's recently just from the streaming shit. Little Nightmares was hot, so I did that.
That shit
That's
was
fun.
Hey, yo, listen, that shit's
That would
dope.
be the only way, is because obviously I got people there watching with me, so I feel like I'm not alone, obvioally. But it's still suspenseful, you know, in a sense of
Is
like,
that why
oh,
you don't play
shit.
horror games?
I just don't. I don't like. Why put myself through this anxiety mission? You know, like I already like. I'm gonna deal with anxiety already. Like, why would I'm gonna
Why
fucking
do I
put myself
purposely
in this?
put myself in? Yeah,
The same with haunted houses. Like, I'm about to pay for this shit. Like,
nope. Same, bro.
let this shit happen naturally. If it happens, like, cool.
Motherfuckers try to take me to a haunted house every Halloween.
I don't see myself
No,
paying
I
for
do
to
not
get
do it.
sure or
Yeah, like I don't
make my heart rate go up for no
Right.
reason.
I
Like,
don't want to
what?
pay $20
I love
to go
that shit.
punch somebody in their face.
I do get. I get adrenaline. I love adrenaline.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
cool with that. I just don't like. And it's weird because obviously haunted house ain't gonna kill me, but I could go jump off a fucking bridge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Enjoy that more. But
Yeah. I mean,
honestly,
damn. But like no, like for instance, like my little brother, he came to me one day and he was just like, "Yo, they got this new game that just came out. It's called Layers of Fear." He's like, "You got to check that out." And I was like,
I'm gonna hear that.
"All right,
one,
yeah." It was like what was the other one? Like Outlast.
Outlast was tight.
Outlast.
But
But Layers of Fear gets brought up. So I was just like, all right, yeah, like I'll give it a try. It's like $20, $25 or something like that. I'm like that's kind of steep for a short ass horror game. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. So I threw that shit on. Nicole was out of town. So I'm in the house by myself. And I'm like, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
if I'm going,
Turn the
I'm
lights
going.
off.
Turned all the lights off.
Got me fucked
I
up.
put my fucking headphones in. I turn that shit up and I'm playing it like that, dog.
now you deserve everything that happens to you from here
Boy,
on.
when I tell you, at one point somebody called me. I threw the fucking headphones off, went outside to go smoke a cigarette, and I thanked whoever it was that called me because I was like, I'm sure they were right behind me, like coming. I felt them. Yeah, like it got, and like there was people like walking, like driving down the street, like bumping their horn, and I like
Stop it.
they're coming for me. And it's so then it's like you take your fucking headphones off. You're sitting in your home that you were sitting in when you started, and now you're like, there's somebody in here.
I'm not alone.
There's clearly somebody in the house with me.
Spirits have been summoned. You're not
Oh
alone.
shit! But yeah, so did you ever get to play like the Avengers or like anything like that?
The Avengers, yeah, I played the Avengers. That's on PS Now. So anything on PS Now, I'm running through. Obviously, because if they had Spider-Man on it, we was trying to get to that part.
Yeah, because
He's
we definitely try.
You know what sucks about the fucking Avengers?
What's that?
If you upgrade to the PS5 version from the PS4 version, all your save data is fucking gone.
Really?
Vamoose.
Damn.
Fuck that game.
Good thing I ain't started yet.
No, because Brett figured out a way to do it.
Oh, there's a way to do it.
There's apparently a
Tell
way to do
him
it.
to call Brett. Call me. Because
I remember he played religiously, and like he got so far, and then went to go. He didn't want to update to the 5 because he was afraid that he would lose all of his shit.
I wasn't.
And
I
then
was
he found
confident. And there it is. You know?
What were you saying,
Fuck
Dad?
my life.
I said, I just thought it was gonna be more of like a story mode instead of like.
Mission.
That's the only thing I hated.
About the Avengers.
It was like it was doing so good, like the first half of the game, and then the second half of the game is like, okay, we need a new part for the spaceship. Where is it? It's over there. Go over there,
Take
and there's
the
gonna
world
be
map.
500 monsters. Just beat them all, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, it ends.
Really
And then it happens
got
again,
really
and again,
repetitive,
and again, and again.
and
That's
again.
why I didn't want to start over.
I've already done the same
I'm trying to
mission
get to the
100
fucking
times.
DLCs.
Oh shit! Because I know they just released like Hawkeye and what was it, Kate Bishop?
And I'm a fool with a bow.
All
Ask
right.
Joe about me.
Well, speaking of Drake, Drake Bell recently got arrested for
Yes, he did.
child endangerment.
Yeah.
What he was speeding with a kid?
Nah.
No, apparently this is going back to a chat a couple of years ago, a text chat that apparently he is now getting arrested for. And I got to say, I'm not shocked. He gave me the vibes.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little bit.
I thought Josh was the one that always would be the one to be a pedophile.
You think so?
Yep.
I always liked Josh.
Gave me pedo vibes.
So, well, that was definitely a topic for this week. Does anybody give a shit?
Calling me a liar? Well, I ain't calling you a truther.
Does anybody give a shit?
What was the context?
They
contents of
haven't
the chat?
they haven't released it yet.
Was he like in there fucking exchanging nudies with teenagers?
I mean, probably.
Child endangerment is fucking like you did something to
Right.
almost harm a child.
Yeah.
So is he like, I'll fucking kill you, little fucker? Because I do that a lot on
Been
PlayStation.
smoking a cigarette in the car.
Right, like that.
Right.
That could be it now.
Right.
But they said it was because of a. Let me see if I can pull it back up. They said it was something about like a past text, thing.
No, he probably
past
threw,
texting
probably
thing,
threw a
thing.
party with a kid that was there.
That's probably true.
That's possible.
But I'm looking at it. Oh, his mugshot looks rough.
Yeah, it does.
God damn.
It looks like he was ready for business though.
Yeah.
Wherever he was going, it was
He
important.
just left Wall Street.
But he said, he is charged with attempted endangerment of a child and disseminating matter harmful to juveniles.
Whoa.
He pleaded not guilty to the charges, which allegedly stem from a 2017 internet chat. So now I'm wondering if he was doing some shit and they were talking about it in text messages. And
Right,
that's how
and
he
now
got
that's
caught
how
up.
he got caught. That's probably it.
I don't know, man. Fucking do better.
Stop selling drugs to kids. And if you do, just get another kid to sell it to.
And then before we got started, the guys that are currently in the room right now, plus Nikki P, we got to watch a very interesting video. And guys, what was y'all's feelings on it?
I was pooping.
I'm just waiting on you to play the video. Honestly.
I mean, I'm gonna get to it. But first, I wanted to like preface
I
with.
mean, I heard a little bit.
You heard a little bit. All
Yeah, a
right.
little bit.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and play.
I don't
it.
think that's the way to spread news.
You didn't like the cartoon.
Like awareness.
No,
Yeah.
no. The way,
That's what it's supposed to be, right? It's like an awareness video. Explain
Yes.
what the video is before we just play
No,
the shit.
no. I
Be like,
didn't,
yo,
I
this
didn't
is a bunch
mean.
of fucking pedophiles.
I didn't mean for it to start
yeah,
playing.
you really gotta explain yourself.
I didn't
on
mean
this
for it to
one.
start playing, but so apparently what happened. You know what? Let me just go to the fucking article first.
There you go.
So on the New York Post,
Somebody's calling already?
Is it Sam?
yeah, Mr. Sam Miller, how are you doing?
I'm good, bro. I'm currently bartending.
Oh well, we wanted to call real quick to ask who you thought had the fight tonight.
Tonight. Oh, who is it? Jake Paul, fucking, or Logan Paul?
Logan
Yeah.
Paul and Floyd Mayweather.
I mean, I'm going to go with Mayweather just because Logan Paul doesn't have the experience, technique, beats raw power and strength any day. So I'm going to go Mayweather, but I will say this. If he fucks around and treats that kid like he's a joke, and man outweighs him by 35 pounds, he ain't been hit by a dude that big in, I don't think, ever. So
Right.
I wouldn't treat him as a joke.
I got you. Well, just so you're aware, you're live on the Hangover podcast right now.
Oh, that's what's up. Fucking shout out to the Hangover podcast.
Thank you, my brother. But yeah, we just wanted to get your opinion on it, and that's why we gave you a clickety call. And I'll let you get back to bartending. We'll get back to the show.
All right, you guys have a great show.
Enjoy yourself, my friend.
Later, love y'all.
Love you too, man.
He's always punching shit. What was it? There's a lot of pictures hung up in the house because he's always punching holes in the drywall. Oh, shit. Shout out to Sam Miller. That's my guy.
Yeah,
But apparently, last fall, parents at the Posh, $55,000 per year Dalton School got wind of their first graders being taught sex education lessons that included masturbation. Let's stop here. First of all, do you guys have an issue with, first of all, sex education as a whole?
No.
No.
No. Nobody here. Do you have a problem with teaching sex education with masturbation?
No.
No.
I mean, it has to be an age limit here.
Exactly.
Okay, that's I think where the problem is
Yeah,
coming
I mean,
from.
obviously, we had 7th grade or something. It was.
But I didn't get taught like sex education,
sixth grade.
until high school.
What the fuck?
Freshman
I
year.
was in 6th
That's
grade.
not
It
okay.
should be
Freshman
middle school,
year.
right?
Yeah, I was in
Yeah,
6th grade.
you're supposed to get taught in middle school because that's like around the time people are hitting puberty.
We got taught biology,
like,
but
getting
like
their
actual
periods,
sex
like all of that.
education, nah. We got taught like, what do you call a dick? A penis. You call a fucking pussy a vagina. You know, but
And
that's
what is-
about it. You
put-
know, well, I didn't get like sex education. Like you're supposed to wear a condom before you stick this in there. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit until 9th grade. Granted, I do that already before 9th grade,
Right. Well, yeah, because I mean that I remember. I think it was 6th grade was when I got my first sex education, and I remember the whole. They did like a
On
week.
Channel 52.
Yeah. No, that was before. That was 1st grade. That was 1st grade.
What up?
I'm proud he remembers that. Even though I didn't have a cable box, so my shit was all tie-dye looking. So you had to
absolutely.
kind of like.
Rainbow Static.
Yeah. and you
None
had
of
to
us had the channel.
Right.
a couple of my friends
No,
had
no.
like a cable box, and it came free with it.
Oh, yeah, it had the chip in it.
Yeah, the chip. Oh, the chip.
Yeah, the chip. The chip
Fuckers.
gives you all the 50
wait,
channels. That's
no,
all
no,
the
no.
movie channels.
I
That's all
told
that
y'all
shit.
about that because that was
I
one of the
HBO.
times.
ain't start seeing clear titties
showed
till
you.
Cat House.
No, because that was one of the that was one of the times we were all running around the neighborhood, and my homeboy had the cable box in his mom's room.
Yeah.
So we went in the house, and then we brought all the neighborhood. It was like 5 of us. We all went into the bedroom, and we were all just sitting there watching titties. And then out of nowhere, one of the kids sitting there just went, "Hey guys, I gotta go. If my mom finds out about this, she's gonna ground me." And I was like, "Well, then shut the fuck up."
Don't tell her, dumbass.
But so
Go run out the
Now-
room. They're in there watching titties. I gotta go.
So now,
Pussy.
a first grade class being taught sex education. Feelings?
1st grade.
1st grade.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
No,
No,
fuck
you gotta
no.
be
Especially
fucked
not
up.
no fucking other adult in there doing whatever education they want to do. I'm
Right.
good with that.
I want to meet the teacher that rolled that big ass TV in there on that little stand, and was just like, "All right, kids, we're gonna watch a movie
Not
today."
happening.
And they're like, "Oh boy!" And then it's, give me a second.
I'll go Anakin Skywalker on them motherfuckers.
Facts.
But they complained to school administrators, but were told they had simply misinterpreted what Dalton's now notorious health and wellness educator, Justine Angfante, sound like a pedophile, who last month led a controversial and explicit porn literacy workshop at another elite prep school.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so this broad is just going around like, these children need to know what sex is. And she's probably fat. Her name sounds fat. All right.
Bad if
Let me
that
see.
was like an ex
I'm not
porn
gonna
star.
I'm not gonna play
Fine as fuck.
I'm not gonna play the entire video because a lot of it is just literally anatomy.
And we got copyright shit. We got to fight.
Well, that too. But then
Got
also,
30 seconds.
like I said, we don't wanna just do the fucking like. All right, so I think we all know, all of our listeners know what a PP is. So I don't think we need to listen to all that. What is this?
The lady.
Wow.
The picture of her.
Let me see. She fat?
I did not think of that at all.
Wow. No, you want to know what she is? She's a
Completely
feminazi. That's what she is.
Left field.
So,
Oh, yeah. She probably one of them hoes that celebrate the slow walk.
Oh, time out. No, go on. Never mind.
oh no, what you got? What you got?
I just got the update of the Ocho Cinco fight.
Oh.
Who lost?
Ocho Cinco gets dropped.
Oh.
Bruh.
Damn.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Yeah, the fight started at 7 o'clock our time, Central Time.
What else happened, Joe? I'm making a drink.
Oh, no, that was just the notification I got on my phone from Bleacher Report.
No, but keep talking. I'm making a drink.
Oh. It's not like I looked up the fucking article. It's just the push notifications.
I'm in the middle of making a drink.
You know, it'd be perfect if you just start playing a video while you make.
Look what you did. Look what you did.
Is that the,
I looked around like it was y'all. Yeah, that was it.
Oh, wait, I got it.
Anything good? I don't know if we could play this.
Oh,
Shit.
Oh,
He got
boy.
driggity
It was
drop.
that bad?
All right, we're going to wrap this up soon.
who's this guy he's fighting?
Brian Maxwell, who's apparently been dead for 15 years.
Just knocked him the fuck out. Oh, look. I got the fights right here. Let me turn this down. Because we about
found
to
it?
watch these shits, cuz.
You'll have to stream to my shit afterwards. All right, so.
All right, yeah.
All right, hold on. Let's get back on track. We'll
Yeah,
finish up after this. But so apparently this is the second. It's a 2.5 minute video. This is the second half of the video where we watched it first in the kitchen before we started the show. Dot got visibly upset by this. So now I want you guys to think about your children going to school and knowing that they're watching a video that does this.
Stuff our body doesn't need.
Hey, how come my penis gets big sometimes and points up in the air?
Oh boy.
That's called an erection.
Sometimes I touch my penis because it feels good.
Sometimes when I'm in my bath or when Mom puts me to bed, I like to touch my vulva too.
You have a clitoris there, Kayla, that probably feels good to touch the same way Keith's penis feels good when he touches it.
Who's
But have
doing
you
these
ever noticed
voiceovers?
that old
I don't know, but holy
Fucking
shit,
creeps.
man. Dot, you have thoughts?
Who signed
Go.
up for this shit? Arrest him now.
Facts.
There's no way you
Were those real children
like
doing
I
the
hope not.
voiceovers?
I hope not.
Tap their phones, tap their computers.
I want to see a search history.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts.
check the
Oh,
Firefox.
man.
I don't want to see it, but somebody does. That's in the business.
Fight that's up next real quick is on the card is Jared Hurd versus Luis Arias.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. We can
So-
skip that one.
Yep.
So why do y'all find this to be a problem?
I mean,
Playing
Too
white
early.
Playing
Too
white
early.
devil's advocate. Why do y'all see this as a problem?
Way too early.
Yeah,
This
way
should
too
not
early.
be a cartoon of sex education.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
My kids shouldn't know what sex is until middle school when their little friends start kicking about it.
Okay.
Because it's going to happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? First grade? Fuck no.
Yeah. Well, but like my thought process is like, why are you Why are you presenting it?
That shouldn't be the school's responsibility. That should be the parents' responsibility.
First of all,
Right,
yes.
right. That's a private
then it's
conversation.
If you
like-
want to do it that early, whatever. Let that be on the parent.
How old are you? How old are you when you're in first? What is that? 7? Maybe 8.
Right.
So it's like
No,
these
no,
kids.
seven's like,
7?
yeah, 8, yeah, 7's probably the oldest. 8's
7.
like 7th
Okay.
grade. Yeah.
So that's my thought process. What like 6, 7 year old is actually thinking about sex right now?
man, look,
exactly.
And why are you
yeah, y'all better still have cooties at this fucking point.
Facts.
right?
You fresh out of kindergarten.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't even be attracted to each other of any sort.
Fuck
of,
right.
That's what I'm saying. Girls should have cooties and boys should be dirt mongols.
Like I mean, what was it? We had I had a crush like in kindergarten, first grade, like whatever the fuck. But
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you probably pushed
know
it
what
down.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
facts.
exactly. Pushed it down, and then when
Throw
we
gum in her hair and
then when we
shit.
became, it was literally like, God damn, turtle.
ruin her life.
Hey, I liked her a lot, all
Now she
right?
has a bald spot.
I liked her a lot, okay?
But it was literally like,
and she just got a bob cut.
but it was
cute.
literally like, hey,
She turned into a
hey,
Karen.
Melissa over there. Can you go tell her that like?
Can you go tell
Can you go
Brooke
tell her I
H?
like her?
Check yes,
You
check
can
yes
tell
or
Brooke
no.
H.
Can you go tell her I like her? And ask her if she likes me too.
You know, bitches always had, I had like 5 different Brooks in my school. It was like Brooke C, Brooke B, Brooke H, Brooke F.
But then I remember it being like, so, do you want to be my girlfriend? Yeah. Do you want to be my boyfriend? Yeah. All right, well, I got to go home now. All right, I love you. And you want to teach them about
If you got a kiss on the hand, nigga, you was lit.
What?
You was lit.
What?
Bro, she just kissed my hand. My hand.
Son, smell my wrist.
Her lips were there.
Got one of these joints right here, one of the Christian side hugs.
Uh-huh.
I remember that shit. I remember.
Oh, yeah, the first time
dude
you got a
took my
full
girlfriend.
hug, you had to walk home like this.
Yeah.
Dude took
Straight
my
to the room.
girlfriend, and then the next day on the playground, I saw them both putting their arms around each other like this and going, "Meh." And I was like, both of y'all got to fucking die now.
Bitch.
Oh, shit. So, how old is the young one that you stay with?
Just turned 5.
Just turned 5. So, apparently in the next 2 years, he's going to be learning sex education.
I doubt it.
Go ahead and shoot this shit the fuck up.
Shoot this whole motherfucker up.
Not
Because, I mean, it's like people, like, that's been a debate for years, obviously, is that people are saying, like, what is the right age to start doing this? And, I mean, it's hard because you can't put a line in the sand. Like, it's very, I don't know. Like, I feel like at a certain age, people like we said, kids aren't even thinking about sex right now. So why are we
Exactly.
putting the ideas in their head?
Exactly.
And then it's like from there.
It's just like Disney incorporating gay characters and stuff.
Right.
Do you not like that?
I don't think.
necessarily.
I mean, I don't hate it because they're not pushing it on them.
Right.
This is just more exposure, and obviously they're gonna be exposed to it eventually anyway.
Right.
I tell you what I don't fucking like.
Uh-oh.
The fact that Phil and Lil's mom, the Rugrats, is now a single openly gay mom when she clearly had a husband in the original
Get the
cartoon.
fuck out of here, for real?
Yep.
I always thought she was gay.
I mean, she had the butch mentality, but
Yeah.
I know straight women that are like that.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't say that that's the only way.
Yeah, I don't
You
like
know
that
what I mean?
they're gonna mix it up
Why
like that.
you
I
got to
don't
take
like
away a whole character just to incorporate having a gay? You know what I'm saying? In your
I
cartoon.
think they're going out their way to do it, just
Right.
like Disney.
Yeah.
Like, Disney's fine without it.
Right.
Right.
You were doing great all these years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, granted, the times are changing. It's a more
Well,
modern
it's-
thing, but
right.
still.
But I
But don't
also
touch my
Disney's
Rugrats, bro.
not. Yeah.
No,
Right.
that's my feelings on it. Is it's like if you're gonna start slowly incorporating more gay characters, not pushing any sort of agenda.
just make a new gay
But
character.
well, no, not even gay characters. Like if you're just gonna start pushing like some like, all right, so gay people are obviously a part of the world, so like you're
Right.
gonna see them from time to time. So maybe you know what, let a kid know, hey, this is this is the way the world, and this is also possible. But you know, this is you don't have to make any But
They're
'cause
trying
this-
to make it normal is their approach. Like,
Right.
well, this is normal, you know?
Right.
Like,
Right.
and
So
I get it.
I don't mind
I don't
that.
hate it.
What I don't
Right, I
like
don't hate
is
it.
them changing a whole character
to
fit an agenda. That I don't
Exactly.
like. And it's like, I mean, granted, I always thought Phil and Lil's mom was gay, but she was married and she had what, 3 kids?
2.
It was just them 2. I didn't know if they ever got another
No.
one. No, Dill was. I thought it was Phil, Lil, and Dill.
No.
I forgot.
Dill Pickles.
Dill was the little brother.
Tommy Pickles'
Yeah.
brother. Yep.
So I mean, yeah, like I don't mind them incorporating like we talked about this on an episode not too long ago. Is it's like I don't mind if they have a character that happens to be gay. Don't make gay characters.
Right.
That's the only time that it aggravates me.
Right.
Is it's like the same thing with the Muslim girl. Is it's what's her name? Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Or
Kamala
Miss
Khan.
Kamala Khan.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like we don't need a Muslim superhero. We
Right.
need a superhero who
so
happens to be Muslim.
Exactly.
Then I don't have a problem with it. But it's like when you're just like trying to like ram it down somebody's fucking throat. It's like there's no
Right.
need for all of that.
Now every time she shows up, a fucking rainbow comes shooting out her asshole. Like,
Okay. No,
Right.
we don't need all of this.
Pop
Right.
Tart Kitty.
Because it's like I'm not opposed to kids learning at a young age that gay people exist. But I
Right.
also feel like there's no need to change an entire thing
right,
to accommodate for characters that already existed. Like
Exactly.
we didn't need that.
right.
So I mean, I don't know shit.
No pedo videos, sex ed. All
Uh,
first
yeah.
graders. No.
I'm actually kind of riding with that on this one. I kind of need to know who made this video,
Right.
and
They
who
need
was
to
a
be
part of
arrested
it. Yeah,
immediately.
Yeah,
who
like
did the voices?
you know the character that you're doing this voice for, and you know what age group is going to be showed to.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like,
and you were okay with this?
Yeah,
Right. You're not blind to the fact that this is going on at all.
right.
At all.
Yeah.
What's
it's
your
weird.
check look like?
Right.
That was my next question. How much
Who
did you
paid
get?
you to do this
Like
shit?
if they looked
'Cause
at
that's
you,
great animation.
I got paid $10,000 to do a 2-minute voiceover. All right, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I get
No.
it.
Not talking about that. No.
Nah.
No, you got
20 grand? I.
you got to understand like the backlash.
Because I'm going to
I
need to
could
pay my
possibly
lawyer
catch-
to keep these niggas off
Right,
me.
like the
Yeah.
After
backlash,
doing this shit.
the backlash you will possibly catch from this. Like you
Everything's
gotta
ruined.
pay me, bro.
Everything is ruined.
Facts.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't attach
It's
my
got to
name
be
to
my
this shit.
retirement fee.
Right.
Everything.
Facts. I got to be 80-something years old and can still make my voice go squeaky.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
That man said my penis gets hard straight up. That shit made me mad uncomfortable. Like if any kid ever came to me and said some shit like that, hey bro, go back in the bathtub, use it as a telescope like we all did. Fuck out of here.
Uncle Scott, you seen that new cartoon?
Ooh. That's what it turns into is like I'm thinking about like my kid
Exactly.
that's on the way.
My niece is 7.
And it's like,
Just made 8.
yeah, so she shouldn't know anything about none of this. No.
Not at all.
Yeah, they mom.
Shouldn't be even a fucking thought.
Yeah, they moms tell me she like a little boy at school. Who?
Right.
Who?
Right. You want me to go kill him?
Yeah, I'll beat that little nigga out.
You don't like none of them. None of them. God, that should drive me fucking insane.
My little sister went to a party yesterday. I went and brought her some money. I was like, where you going? She was like, I'm getting ready for a party. I was like, all right. Wanted to track her fucking phone. You know she 18 now.
Oh, shit.
Still waiting outside. What's good?
Almost went
shit.
park up the street.
Well, goddamn it, man. Y'all got anything else?
Nah, man.
Well, goddamn it,
These
Dot, it
niggas
was
over
good
here.
finally having you,
No,
man.
this was fun. I
So
enjoyed it.
Now we got to do this again
Facts.
in like 3 weeks. We just gonna have you every other week,
I'm cool with that.
and then I gotta come on your stream and try not to piss anybody off. Cause yeah, I'm definitely the guy everybody's trying to be quiet, and then I break a window.
Yeah, I think that'd be dope. You know, one of your drinking streams will come on that bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck
That'd be
yeah.
fucking lit.
So yeah, we gotta make that happen.
That way you don't fucking have to take 30 shots by yourself. Divvy up amongst the crowd.
We can start saying, whoever y'all donate, when y'all donate, pick who you want to take the shot.
Facts.
And then I feel like one person's gonna get picked on, and then gonna be
It's gonna
fucking
be you.
wasted. Yeah, probably.
After the first couple shots, you're gonna start talking shit.
That's usually how I go. Turn into the Grinch. And
Especially if you're not
when they
playing
start-
the game. Anybody that's just chilling, just getting fucked up, they gonna be coming up something.
I'm gonna see Scott come out the back, get on Dot Mike, yo.
Don't show children masturbation videos. All right, man. Well, fuck. With that being said,
Yeah.
I was not prepared.
You wasn't.
I never am. Nope. So, with that being said, that's all the time we have for today. As always, thank you for your support. And if you enjoyed the show, please rate and review on iTunes or wherever you're listening right now. Mr. TRTL.
Yeah, it's on Instagram __TRTL __. Twitter at Too Rare to Lose, and all other social medias TRTL.
Mr. Average Joe.
LE_average_JOBE on Instagram. JoeVid19 on Twitter.
And Mr. Dot.
Dot Dunnie on everything. Keep it simple. It
Yeah.
is what it is. It's Dot Dunnie Gaming if you want to see the game and shit.
Hey.
Literally on everything.
Dot Dunnie. You got any more merch coming?
I do. I'm gonna do the gaming merch. With the logo I got now, I switched it up a little bit. So
And with everybody coming in from our streams that's going to start watching you, what do you normally play? Just
Warzone. Warzone's the top tier thing right now. I do like to switch it up here and there. It's just not many games out there right now. You know,
Especially where
I'm not into sports games as much anymore. I suck now compared to what I used to. So I'm not really about to fucking put myself out there like that. Last time I played Madden, it was just bad.
I've never played Madden and it was good.
There
It's
you
always
go.
bad. Always bad.
That's that. I think that's the joy of the whole streaming thing is like it can always be the next game, you know. So
Right.
who knows what game takes it to the next level?
Have you gotten to play Cyberpunk yet?
I did. Cyberpunk is tight. It had a lot of issues. I don't have a graphics card to run it like I should now.
Yeah.
But it's tight. It's a really good game. It had a lot of issues. And I think they still working on them. So.
Oh, yes, they are. Like, I feel like I'll randomly pop it in just to, like, see. And I'll have to download an update.
You know,
it's like 6 gigs.
Every day I turn my computer on as a Cyberpunk update. I just don't even play it no more to even care. And so it's like, I don't know.
Like, I'm sure once it gets, like,
Because when
fixed,
I do have
it'll
a
go
chance
viral.
to play, it's when I have a chance to stream. So it's like if I have a chance to play, then I might as well stream. And it's usually just like if I'm a stream, I might as well play Warzone.
That's what I was going to say. You should play Cyberpunk on your next stream and take a shot every time there's a bug.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. It's going to be the first 5 minutes. You're going to be like, I can't.
No,
I don't know where I am.
I can't get drunk for free.
All right. Well, with that being said, thank you again for coming, Mr. Dot Dunnie. God damn
Yes,
it.
sir. Thank y'all.
So, with that being said, you can check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to us at The Hangover Podcast and Twitter at _Hangover Pod. Thanks for having a drink with us. Drake is unfortunately, he's going to be known as the GOAT one day. Kendrick Lamar better have some new music coming out soon. First graders do not need to know about masturbation. Logan Paul's going to get his ass beat. And men are allowed to be on the Saints cheer team. Whatever. This is The Hangover Podcast. Thank you for listening.